skill issue.
Hello, everybody. I forgot to unmute
Idiot,
my
loser,
mic.
moron, jerk.
How we all doing today? Hope everyone is doing fine on this fine, Wednesday? Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. Wednesday afternoon, possibly nighttime, depending on where you're located. Thanks for being here, everyone. Man, you guys are active already. Jeez Louise. Hey, Arios. Hey, Tentakraken. Minute. Benjamin. How's everybody doing? We are back with some more Knock on the Coffin lid, Nightmares of Millenis. Millenis has to die, okay? She simply must. She's the worst. And she's preventing me from doing the actual DLC, dude. There's 2 entire new areas. There are tarot cards. There's fun stuff to do. And Millenis is preventing me from doing. She's got to go, okay? So we're going to murder her today, I hope. Let's head on in. It's Wednesday, my dude. Thank you. Thank you. Sometimes it's hard to recognize what day it is for me since I don't sleep well. Oh, what are we doing here? I'm thinking the easiest way. Okay, just think about what we know about Millenis. She's got a stupid amount of debuffs, okay? She's got snakes that do poison. She's got herself who does bleed. The only way so far we've had to counter her bullshit is with the thing that prevents us from healing afterwards. So if I'm thinking about this rationally, okay, we need to have a ton of block. That's the way we survive, by not getting poisoned and bled in the first place, okay? So I think we just get a ton of block, and the way to do that is probably with the base class, okay? So we're going to do that. Ooh, Tentakraken is asking, Minute, what kind of tea are you brewing? When you're 20, you start drinking just fresh out of teenagehood? It's fun for a little bit, but dude, oh boy. Drinking when you're older is like, it's not worth it anymore. It destroys you the next morning. My favorite types of drinks usually taste very good, which generally means they have a lot of sugar in them, which generally means they're going to give me a massive headache. It is 21 in the US, yes. I don't think Minute is from the US, though. unless I'm mistaken. You make black tea with caramel creamer and 5 packets of Splenda. Ooh, fancy. So, okay, I played more on my own last night because I am desperately trying to unlock this content so I can feature it in a YouTube video, all right? I want to show off the tarot cards, but in order to do that, we need to kill Millenis with Percival, and we need to kill Millenis with Bjorn. I still think the best way to do that is by getting the Golem Core, which, by the way, I did successfully murder this guy on my own time with potions. But the problem is he gives you a freaking card that makes it so if you don't play it, it does 50 damage to everyone on the battlefield, including you. So it's scary, and I died horribly, by the way. Hey, Muffin, how you doing? I'm doing okay. How are you doing? You have to stop having skill issues and win. Yes. We have to get the password for this guy is really what we need to do. I still don't know how to do that. We know that there's some sort of secret general on the map somewhere that we have to talk to with letters and stuff. I don't know how to do that, though. To be honest. I'm just trying to think, where the heck? Where should we go, man? This gives us the Elven Amulet. We could try to get, like, an Elven build going. Could get a Curse build going with the Cursed Sword. That sends us to the Bog, though. I don't really care about the Bog. Let's go... Let's go over this way, I guess. Yeah, we'll go, like, down here. Like that. Do some new events. How's the list? I have made 0 progress on the list since yesterday. I have... I played this for, like... After stream, I played it for, like, 5 additional hours. Got no sleep. And still didn't get what I wanted to accomplish done. So, the list has not made progress, unfortunately. Alright, Boar. I'm tired of you. You need to go. Funniest thing is you used to have coffee every day, but now it's replaced by tea. I'd say that's probably a better alternative, personally. Get out of here, Boar. Time well spent. Yeah. I mean, I did learn new stuff. It just hasn't super helped me out. Again, I think we have to build up a massive amount of block. I think that's how we survive. Tea's better than coffee? Yeah, I agree. 2 cups of tea every day? That's probably fine, right? Depending on how much caffeine that is. A lot of tea, though? Yeah. I think it's more about how much caffeine you're consuming rather than how much tea you're drinking. Gain strength with playing skills. I would appreciate it if you didn't do that. We can do 34 damage if I go all in. We're fully blocking already, so we'll do that. Alright, Bear. I don't like that we're just going around murdering all the wildlife. It's kind of messed up. Get out of here.
Death doesn't teach them anything.
Alright, what you got for me? 5 block, draw a card. We can make that free. A free draw. Pretty good. The reason why we're going full block, by the way, aside from the fact that it'll help us block the poison and the bleed that we know Millenis has, is because playing this subclass when we don't take damage for a turn, we get 2 strength. So every turn we don't take damage, our attacks get stronger. Was surrounded by man-eating wolves. Among them stood out a huge alpha male with an ashen mane. The only way to deal with a hungry wolf pack is to take out its leader. Having no better plans, I leapt into the fray. Okay. Go finish your learning for today. You'll be back in 30 minutes. You hope. All right, no worries, Benjamin. I hope that you learn well and you memorize everything. But if you manage to pacify the leader, you'll pacify the whole pack, of course. If not, I'm not sure this will work, but I can't think of anything better. Great idea. So how do I do it? maybe think for a start. I'm not going to think about everything for you. Screw you, Mortis. Fine, I'll try to offer him some meat. I think pork will do. If I come across a wild boar on the way again, I'll take a whole leg with me. Dude, I already killed a wild boar. Spent an hour or so on trying to work on a... Sorry. My brain is not braining today. Been spending an hour or so trying to work a steam cleaner. Thought it needed to charge. Turns out it needs to be plugged in. Nice. Have a fun brain exercise? Yeah. No, it hurts. You spent half your day at uni and the other half learning. That is the typical college experience. Sorry, university experience.
A breather never hurt anybody.
Dumb American of me.
How many more are there?
Okay, you're just gonna summon things, seems like. And you're gonna run away if I murder you. That being said, I could just kill you and not deal with it.
What was he expecting?
Hey, Kronos, how you doing? Thanks for being here. Also, hello, Jerry. Hope you're doing well today. 9 damage 2 times is 18. Not quite enough to murder the wolf. No one's attacking yet, still. We just do this. Next turn, we big murder. Play that for fun. Just to assert dominance. Ooh. Alright, wolf. Prepare to be destroyed, you little dummy. You shouldn't have messed with me by standing here and me coming into your territory and killing you. Burn can't be discarded while in hand. Increase energy by 1 and draw 2 less. Draw 1 less. I don't care. Give me the block. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Your dog kept being adorable and cuddled up in your arms every time you woke up, so you'd nuzzle him and go back to bed, and now the day's half done. I do that with my cat sometimes, but she's been doing this annoying thing lately where she'll go up and scratch at a different door outside of my bedroom, and then it'll like she puts her paw under it and she like shakes the entire door so it bangs really loudly, and then she'll, if I don't get up to open the door for her, she'll freaking come over and yell at me, and then keep doing that until I eventually wake up. It's very annoying. She's lucky she's so cute. Upon dealing health damage, inflict bleeding 1. Upon taking health damage, gain bleeding 3. I hate that. Gotta take care of something as well. Be back later. All right, no worries, Arios. I hope whatever you gotta take care of goes well for you. And smoothly as well. Despite the war, trade doesn't stop. Ain't that the truth? Appreciate the lurk, Arios. Alright, we can get a second piece of the bandit set. Pretty helpful. Bandit set, get in there. Hell yeah. Sell this. I wish I had money to buy other stuff here. Generally speaking, if I go to a shop and I see set pieces, I like to buy all of them. Just in case, you know, you come across some other pieces later. Alright, the troll. Hello, sir. A loony troll decided to reconcile the elves with the dwarves, but it didn't look as cute as it sounds. I don't know, it looks kind of cute. It is pointless to rationalize the actions of a not-so-rational creature. Apparently tame trolls tend to copy the behavior of their owners in a very extravagant way. I mean, he's trying to end the war. Good for him. I don't know that, you know, kidnapping 2 people and... Oh, this guy's dead. Okay, well... I don't think it's working if this guy's dead, man. He's got like a slit throat and also a chunk of his head missing. All right. Well, he's trying. He's doing his best, you know? And I appreciate that. There will be no peace this way. Yeah, that's true. I'm sorry for killing you. This is Percival's idea, not mine. All right, what do you do, sir? Increase when playing cards. Reset when playing 2 cards of the same type in a row. If greater than 4, changes intention to dimwit. Playing 2 attacks in 1 turn changes intention to furiousness. I don't know what that means. But if I'm understanding you correctly, if I play 2 cards of the same type, you get confused? You lied to me? Ah, it's reset when playing 2 cards of the same type. I understand now. So if I had played skill and then a talent and then an attack, you would have gotten confused. All right, you've exposed me. We're already getting 10 armor per turn, though. Are the 2 snakes that pop up on top some sort of alignment meter? Yes, that is the karma meter. I'm not 100% sure which side is which, but I know that that represents Millenis and Mortis. Mortis is the guy that we're constantly talking to. You can side against him and kill him, which apparently I've done on more playthroughs than not. Not purposely, but the other side represents Mortis, and if you get that high enough, you fight Millenis. Okay. What am I doing here? I want to attack ya. Good. Ooh, I would love to play this and make the rest of our attacks free, but I can't because I got to block. 3. I confused you. Okay, but that made you... I see. Furiousness makes you stronger. Not great. I will eat you raw. Sir, can we can we talk about this? Gaining strength again. Okay. Just gonna attack you a bunch. What does lurking do? Lurking is just a way to say that you're not going to be around, but that you're continuing to watch. Essentially, it helps. You have nothing better to do. It helps you to help me get higher numbers of people watching, which generally means that other people are going to come in and watch too. Okay, you're dead. Get out of here. Sorry. I didn't want to have to kill you. Phrasing? Oh, what did I say? Interesting character. You simply killed him and that was that? Well, yes. And what was I supposed to do? Talk to him? Try to talk to him? Hey, that's what Mortis said. For a change? Come on, it's a troll. That's not nice. He was clearly an intelligent troll. You can go out but still be counted. Yes. But, I mean, essentially you have to have the stream open. It's essentially a way to tell me that you're not here, but you are keeping the stream open. Ah, I will eat you raw. Got it. Yes. That is a bit of a phrasing thing, isn't it? Upon taking health damage, gain 2 strength. I think that's cool, but more importantly, we just have to block. I'm trying to think. I don't remember Mortis or Millenis doing status effects, so just give me the block. And what don't we have? We don't have, like, anything. We don't have a helmet, trinket, or boots. Start of the turn, gain 1 strength and lose 1 agility. Horrible. Start of the turn, lose 1 strength and gain 1 agility. Better, I guess. Bomb is triggered twice. I don't have bomb. I think making this free is, like, really good. Since the owner couldn't be found nearby, let's just assume this is mine. Not helpful to me. 100 buckaroonies is helpful, though. A lichen. Okay. Sure. Hello, sir. I had to face the most dangerous elven weapon. 1 lichen on the battlefield is worth a whole squad of seasoned warriors. However, very few lichens are able to keep their sanity under the pressure of the werewolf curse. Those wretched lichens that cannot rein in their bestial nature are ostracized or executed in times of peace. In times of war, they are set on the enemies like hounds. Don't worry, Mr. Dwarf. I'm coming to help you. We're going to head out for a bit. Got a full close. Enjoy a minute. Thank you so much for stopping by. We seem to be getting a lot of Black Karma? I have to imagine that's Millenis, right? Okay, so we're losing 1 strength every turn now, but getting 1 agility, which makes it so that our blocks are worth more. And as long as we don't take damage, we get 2 strength per turn, so it kind of evens out. All right, what are you doing? You're transforming into a werewolf and gaining evasion. I mean, that's fine. I'm going to attack you a lot. Just FYI. Hello. You are looking pretty, Lycan over there. All right, let's see. You're doing 16 damage. I'm gonna play that. Yeah, it's not great. I'm just gonna do this. Whole block. Okay, and now we're getting, what, 10 block per turn automatically? Blast ya. Blast ya. Blast ya. Your evasion's gone, idiot. Probably should have checked what you were doing. Alright, you're hitting me for 20. I'm blocking for 10 already. I'm blocking for 19. I'm hitting ya. I'm blocking, full blocking. I'm hitting you some more. You little dummy. Okay. Gains evasion and unity with nature. Tree of life, hear my plea. Dude, you started this. I just want to point that out. Start of the turn restores HP and gains strength. Oh, we've seen the boss do that.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Nah, it's fine. Also, hello, Prodigal. How you
Take a
doing?
rest and calm down.
Guess there's not a strong reason to do any of that. Sir, can you stop healing, please?
I don't know if they wanted money or they wanted something more sexual.
I mean, he didn't ask for money, so we can only assume.
You sure?
No, I'm not positive. Okay. Turning back into a wolf. Sir, can you do me a favor and just, like, die already? Yeah, you're dodging all my attacks, and that's very annoying. I don't have that many attacks since I went primarily defense.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
You're not really
You just
fine.
can't get into it because they would never understand.
What card do we even burn? Backstab? Oh my god, stop. Gain strength when playing skills.
Skill issue.
Okay. I mean, we're killing you? Ah! Yeah, you're dead, though. Bleed to death, you little loser. There you go. You have too many points. That's fair. A second toughen up, huh? You're gonna save some for dicey bugs, though? Hell yeah.
Yeah, baby!
That's what we went for. That's what it's all about. Woo! I think I'm gonna go enthusiasm, but a second toughen up is not a bad idea either, to be honest. Bum 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 ba-da-dum, bum 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 ba-da-dum. Yeah, I guess. It's not great, but I'll take it. What do you do, sir? Gain 3 ward. When ward is triggered, gain 2 balm. That would be great if we could actually heal in the middle of this fight, but we can't. So we won't. Want to petition that I add a face cam and I start dancing with that redeem. I think I'll pass on that. Eventually I'll add a face cam, but I don't know about the dancing. I'm not much of a dancer. I don't know if you know this, but I'm extremely white and not good at dancing.
This guy stinks!
Yes, I do stink at dancing. Very badly so. Okay. I think an important part of this build is juicing up the guards and the strikes so that they buff each other. Mostly the guards, as a matter of fact. Hello, sir. I'd almost reached the steps when the Berserker war chief blocked my way. He rode a wild boar and wore a boar skin instead of armor, their claws serving him as a weapon. He differed a lot, not only from ordinary dwarves, but also from other berserkers, something that he was obviously very proud of. Alright. You look like my boar. I don't think that's accurate. I think that's a damn dirty lie, jerk. Alright, what's your deal, by the way? Can't play 2 cards of the same type in a row. Got it. That's frustrating, because I want to. I mean, we're already full blocking. Screw you, guy. I'll do what I want. Seems to like electronic music. You ever make it to any shows/raves? You dance your white boy butt off out there? I've never been to a rave. They seem like fun. But, yeah, I've never been. Oh, my goodness. This is a busted turn? I've not been to too many concerts in my life. I've been to a couple, but, not many. Mostly because I have, like, severe social anxiety, and having, like, a ton of people around me makes me very nervous. I do think they're fun, though. If left in hand gains 1 shattered, have all block and healing gain from cards. I gotta be honest, most of our block is not coming from cards. It's coming from our passives. Get wrecked. What's the coolest show/rave that you've ever been to, by the way, Tentakraken? Any memorable ones? That was much less damage than the lunge. Alright, sir, I've murdered your boar. You're very tall for a dwarf, by the way. You're my height. 28 damage, you say. Well, I say prick. And stab. And a little bit of guard. And a little bit of stab. Okay. Alright, we got an ad in 1 minute and 15 seconds. I'm going to do my best to murder this man before then. We're blocking so much freaking damage. Crazy. If we could get that shield that makes it so we only lose half block, that would go nuts. Get out of here, loser.
Glorious death.
Alright. At the end of the turn, restore 10 HP for each unused energy. That goes so crazy for everything except for the Millenis fight. And if it's not helping us in the Millenis fight, I think we just don't take it. We got no trinket. What do you do, sir? Gain 1 energy at the start of battle. Reduce maximum health of all allies by 50%. I gotta be honest, I think that's probably worth. We have 50% less health. We got an ad coming up. Don't worry, we're not gonna miss anything. We're just gonna mute the game. We're going to listen to 3 minutes of music, so feel free to grab a snack, get a drink, use the restroom, stretch your legs, do whatever you got to do, but don't go too far because we'll be back in 3 minutes. Be right back. And we're back. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry about the ads there. Start a return, lose 4 health and gain 4 strength. Sorry, lose 4 health and gain 1 strength. I can't think of anything worse for the Millenis fight than that. Since we cannot heal. Okay. We are going to go ahead and make this free. Your most recent was Sullivan Kings. Chaos will bring Peace Store. Fantastic. Melted your face in all the right ways. BTSM always puts on a good show. The anime show was a blast. BTSM. I don't know if I know them. But anime show sounds fun. I decided to go through the steps to meet as few elves as possible along the way. It's unpleasant to kill former friends even when they attack first. Eastern part of the frontier has already been captured by the dwarves, and by heading east, I'm aiding the elves and killing the invaders. Okay. We know that we can forget a bunch of cards if we go this way. How many cards do I have? I think it makes you forget 5? Black Tiger Sex Machine. That's a funny name. I like that. They're making their own manga to connect to their show this year. That's awesome. I love that. Okay, so these 4 up here come from our equipment. We could get rid of 2 guards, 2 lunges, and the armor. Let's do that. All right, we're gonna collect the herb for the shaman. Thank you. We're going to go to our shaman friend. We're going to give him the Herb of Oblivion. We're going to forget a guard. We're going to forget a lunge. We're going to forget a guard. We're going to forget a lunge. We're going to forget our armor. Is that a smart idea? Probably not. An orc shaman was sitting by a bonfire, smoking a large pipe. His bloodshot, filmy eyes and crooked grin were radiating amiability. He waved at me in a friendly manner and beckoned me to the fire, offering me his pipe. Shaman agreed to prepare a potion of oblivion from the herb I brought. He made a wonderful, completely harmless potion. It was very potent, too much even. I disagree. I think it was just the right amount. All right, what do we got? Grum or Gorbagon? Step Plague. I don't really want to get the plague. Here's an unknown event down here. Wait, Grum or Gorbagon a second time? The heck? I must know. Goblin with a stick is the straightforward and derogatory name orcs have given to goblin shamans. However, there are some very worthy opponents among these goblins with sticks. I doubt that anyone other than the goblins themselves knows the true status of shamans in their society, but it seems logical to assume that they play a significant or maybe even dominant role. I had a suspicion that I had met this goblin before, but in a completely different place. Your name is Gorbagon, right? Well, you could say that. I wouldn't deny it. That's strange. I saw you in a completely different place, and I think you looked a bit different. Ha, fine. You got me figured out. My name is Grum, but it's a secret. A secret you're going to take to your grave. Yeah, so I met Gorbagon before, and he said that some dickhead named Grum is like stealing his identity. And I guess that's this guy. Based solely on your ad break music, you would maybe recommend Slander or Seven Lions. Okay. Hold on. This might be the first music section. Yeah, we don't have a music section yet in the list, but I will check it out. Let's see. And I will write, since it's been requested, I will write the suggestor's name. So we got Slander and the Kraken recommends. And we've got Seven Lions. 7 Lions. All right, sweet. Thanks, Tentakraken. Identity theft isn't a joke, Grum. Exactly. It's not funny. And also he's murdering to keep it secret, so. We seem to be on the white side at the moment. Gorby, Gorby, Gorbygon. That's awful. Don't do that ever
I'm
again.
sure it wasn't Gorbigon. Looked
Oh
very
my
similar
goodness.
to him.
Okay, this is a mess. If we attack these guys, we take damage to our... We take poison damage to our HP. Wait, what the hell? This is only allies? I don't give a shit. I don't have allies. I thought that affected me as well. This is so much better than I thought it was. Oh my god. You're back, your head is hurting, your confidence is around 0 from below. Tomorrow will be great. I'm so sorry to hear that, Benjamin. Happy that you're back, though. Okay. Let's try and murder a worm.
You didn't fight fair. That's good.
Okay. That's not enough damage to kill the worm. But I'm fully Well, I'm fully blocking anyways because we have armor. And also I'm fully blocking anyways because I have a shitload of block. Is tomorrow an exam for you,
Better
Benjamin?
not get in your way.
Okay, you've doubled the amount of poisonous spikes you have.
Until he opens himself up for a strike.
What are you doing? Start of the turn, steals strength and agility, deals damage and inflicts exposed, also gains helpless. When taking damage to HP, it changes to stun. You have 56 block, dude. What the heck is this garbage? I can't play skills. Alright, sir, I hate you. You're very annoying, and I would like you to stop. Because most of my cards are skills. Okay. I want it so badly. Uh-oh. Oh no, we're still fully blocking that, so it's fine. Alright, this guy is beefing up. Wait, why did I take damage? Not sure. You need to die, though. Get out of here. Alright, you're stunned. I still... No. I can play my cards again. I don't know why they're still chained up. Okay. Ah, you know what happened? He probably exposed me before. So how's the big plan going? Are you winning, son? We're doing okay so far. 13, we block an additional 15. So it's 28 already. We're full blocking. Continue murdering this man. I should have played this first. That's my bad. Okay, what are you doing, sir? That's 36 damage that you're now doing. Get freaking wrecked. Okay, now we have block. We have more than enough block, in fact, to block all the garbage that's coming our way, right? 36. Create an extra 10, that's 40. Or sorry, that's 39. And then another 4 is 43. So I can actually blast Wormy Boy a little bit. Right. Don't vomit at me, you little jerk. Enthusiasm, Trick, Elastia. That is unfortunate. You're gonna bleed to death, though. Wow, we're getting a lot of block. Our deck's getting pretty good, I'd say. That's even before we scaled up our guards and our lunges. All right, sir, you're so unbelievably dead. You don't even freaking know. Idiot. Yeah, summon your friends. It doesn't matter. Little moron. Radius is the weapon that cuts on its own. Die. That's what you get for stealing Gorbagon's identity, you little jerk. Read it in Darkest Dungeon sound. That guy died, by the way. It's very sad. He was good. Hold on. Greatest the weapon that cuts on its own. Was that like his voice? Hold on. Hold on. Darkest Dungeon commenter. No, he's the narrator, right? What's he sound like? Flip. All right, hold on.
Mastery over life and death was chief among my early pursuits.
Okay. Greatest the weapon that... That's not even close. Greatest the weapon that cuts on its own.
They increased their tariffs to counter my intense stipulations of secret.
I can't do it. He's good, though. He sounds cool. All right. I think another toughen up. There's nothing wrong with it, you know? Spiked armor. We don't need anything else, and I'd rather just get a part of a set. In 2 armor and 6 barbed. Okay. Hold on. Hold the phone. Now we're getting somewhere. I really should upgrade the other cards. Rip the Darkest Dungeon guy. Yeah, he was cool. Continue playing that too. It's such a long game. Really good though. Could I pursue that immortality early? Yeah. Orc Spirit Idol. The primordial spirits of the orcs help wayfarers in their wanderings as long as they do not skimp on their offerings. Upgrade 3 random cards. I don't want to upgrade 3 random cards. A unique reward. Need to go back and finish it? Yeah, it's so long though. Like you could do hundreds of hours in there. You had the vibe the first time? Not your fault that you ain't all stage voiced? Yeah, a voice actor, I am not. The problem with upgrading 3 random cards is that for these guys, the adaptable cards, it chooses an upgrade at random, and I specifically want the thing that increases lunge damage. So I can't do that. 4 elixirs of recovery. I think those are just healing potions. Who needs them? A unique reward. We have 1,200 gold. You know what? Screw it. Whatever. Gift of the Orc Idol. Burn. Strengthening a random enemy. Killing this enemy will increase maximum health by 10 until the end of the game. Holy shit. What the hell? That's so good. You rage quit your last run because of a collector in a level 1 dungeon? Yeah. It's tough, man.
I've never seen an orcish idol, and it has never interested me who the orcs worship. Orcish idols turned out to be quite similar to those of the elves or the dwarves.
There's no critical difference between the primordial spirits. They all represent the very essence of the material world, nature and elements. The orcs feel a connection with the spirits of the steppes and the steppe animals, and so prefer to ask for their help.
You fled the witch boss after she put someone in a pot. When you realized they didn't leave the pot, you didn't boot up again. Shame and despair were too great. Understandable. That game is brutal. Brutal. I wonder how much this strengthens the enemy. Wait, hold on. I thought that said 10 strength. It just says 10 max health. Okay, I care about that much less. It's still cool, but not as good as I thought. It's a cool mechanic, buff an enemy for reward. I agree. There's one strange type of orc warrior, spearmen. Other orcs laugh at them, calling their spears toothpicks, but the spearmen train hard, ignoring the ridicule because you can't fence with an axe, but you can fence with a spear. You can? I thought you needed a rapier. This behavior is atypical for an orc, so a spearman should be different in character too, I thought, but the very first phrase I heard from put everything in its place, an orc is an orc. That's kind of racist. You have only one chance to save your worthless life. Answer one question. Where is Nazim? I don't know. Do I know who that is? Last boss you did was the guy throwing rubble on you? You guys spent 5 turns on death door not dying? Oh, step animals, I'm stuck on this cliff. Do I know who Nazim is? Why are you looking for him? Wrong answer. All right. Why racist? An orc is an orc? I think it's racist to imply that all orcs behave the same because of their race. Okay, this man is attacking me, though. It's pretty rude.
But what a sweet
Excuse me?
walls.
Why did you just attack me back? That's not allowed. He did attack you, though? Yeah, he is. Okay, I'm noticing a big problem. It's that he does piercing damage,
Wasting away.
and every time he does piercing damage, the rest of the piercing damage he does is increased by the amount here. That's pretty bad.
You've acquired a taste for buffs.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna scale up pretty fast, since even if I don't take health damage, he still buffs up his garbage. Alright, I'm gonna get real stupid with it. 100? And it gave him bomb? What is this? Oh boy, I think the run might be over, guys. This orc does look like he belongs in a romantic visual novel. I can fix him. I know it. I think we're really dead. Just so we're super clear. He's also, by the way, just throwing this out here, he's currently dealing 50% less damage than he normally does. I would not like that back in my deck. Oh my god, I'm so unbelievably dead. Holy.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Hold on. Hold the phone. We're scaling too. Not nearly as fast as he is, but we're trying. What are you doing? Oh no. Oh no. Can you please not do that? Okay. It seems like sometimes you counterattack me, and I don't know how to tell when you're going to do that, and I wish I did know. Uh-oh. Gains threat? I don't know what that is. You don't remember what the Darkest Dungeon guy says when you're doing poorly? I know he says something about, someone needs healing a lot, and that's a reference to something. That's a reference to what, like Diablo, right? Hey, Captain Hardship, how's it going? 50 damage is a lot of damage to be doing to me, and I really would appreciate it if you weren't doing 50 damage. Just throwing that out there. Yeah. Oh my god. Stop. Oh no. Oh no, bro. Oh no. Okay. I mean, we seem to be keeping up with the scaling. The dog was just drinking from the toilet. What the hell? Hey man, sometimes dogs are gonna dog. Okay. Hold on, are we actually gonna win? Thought this was a TV show thing? No, sucks to suck. Brosif in a booming bass. Have you actually unlocked the DLC content, or is this just the regular game? No. So, hard to say, I guess, is the answer. It's not super clear. I have not unlocked the tarot cards, I know for sure. And I have not gotten to the 2 other areas yet. But I think that the events are in the game, like in the base game, even if you haven't done what you're talking about specifically. But this is what we're trying to do today, actually. We're trying to kill Millenis. You're talking about the tarot card stuff. No, that's what I'm trying to unlock. So I don't know if you want spoilers or not. I know how to do it, but doing it is the problem. Too much skill issue left to unlock the DLC. It is tough. You're fine with spoilers? Okay, so you need to, in order to unlock the tarot cards, you need to have killed Millenis on every character, and additionally on Vanadis. Hold on, let me check. I can't get to the last character, the ranger. You need to also spare Mortis. So the only one I've killed Millenis on is Vanadis, and I did spare Mortis, so that one's good. But we need to kill Millenis with both Bjorn and Percival. That hopefully means you're keeping your toilet clean enough for the dog to consider it drinking water. That's a good point. That's a good point. Start a turn, restore 5 HP for each wounded enemy. I'll take it. I can't justify it, I don't think. Going with the vampire boots. Watch us get the entire freaking Crimson Step set now. I'm playing 3 attacks in 1 turn, gain 3 energy. That's pretty busted, but I don't think so. Yeah, but at 11 p.m. in the dark, that's not the sound you want to hear. Yeah, that is a kind of a scary noise, a slurping sound late at night. All right, we're going to start scaling our guard. Because, again, for those of you just joining, the only way we've discovered to actually get immunity... Is it effective guard +1 for the rest of the fight or just this turn? For the rest of the fight. The problem that we're currently having is that we have to kill Millenis, and in order to do that on Percival, you have to find a way to become immune. The only way that we've successfully done so far is the Might Icker.
Let him cook!
Which lets you...
Let him cook now!
It lets you come back to life after dying. But the problem is that you can't heal anymore after you come back to life. So essentially, any sort of healing is worthless to us. We need to block a lot. Been a minute? How are you? I'm doing well, Libby Ding. How you doing? Thanks for being here. Goblin with a stick. We saw this earlier when we saw Grum. I had a suspicion that I had met this goblin before, but in a completely different place. He's going to attack us if we ask if he's Grum, right? Are there multiple ways to avoid death touch? Yes, there's 3. I know of 2. And the third one is somewhere in the Crimson Step, but I don't know what it is yet, to be honest. One is the Might Ichor, which I think is the worst way, since it makes it so you can't heal anymore, which makes it like impossible to win afterwards. There's another way by getting the Golem Core, but we need the password in order to do that, or we need to kill the Golem, which is basically impossible unless you start a run with potions. And then there's some way in the Crimson Steppes that I haven't seen yet. You're just getting just getting off work now. Nice. I think there was an armor that was good against it. Kinda, but it made it so we could never block again. So I guess technically there's 4 ways, yeah. Last time you saw people play, you think you saw 4. 1 with Ichor, 1 with Golem, 1 with Steppes, 1 with sacrificing an ally at a Death Altar. Interesting, I didn't know that. In that case, there's kind of 5. We found a way to do it with the armor that makes you completely immune for the first 4 turns. But the problem is that after that, you can't get blocked. And so I don't think you can win that way, to be honest. There was an older version that they might have removed that last one. Gotcha. Am I in the US? I am. Yes. You didn't say the armor was good. That's fair. You saw them use that armor and it did not work, so they might have changed it. I just used that armor yesterday, and it did work, but then we couldn't get block anymore, so there was no way. We just died immediately afterwards. This is your post-work couch time? Hell yeah. You seen the stock market such tariff drama? Trust me, yes I am. My 401k is basically non-existent, and it makes me very sad. Silence chess. This economy is pressing the cause of recession button because the president is an idiot. You are absolutely right about that. No. I'm Gorbagon, get it? Gorbagon, damn it. They always mix me up with that upstart Grum. To make matters worse, he dresses so that it's difficult to distinguish us, yeah? You don't have to worry about it anymore? I killed Grum. Really? Between you and me, that would be perfect, but I won't believe you until I see his head. Well, now you're fighting me? Dude, come on. Your 401 got cooked this past month. So much winning. Yeah, too much winning. No, real life. Sorry, Jerry. I'm tired of winning, by the way. He was right. We'd get so tired of it.
I know this Gorbagon. They say
okay.
He has a lot of fans.
We're going to immediately burn this. Trick. Killed him, I don't believe you, now die. True. Okay. Let's try and kill this gentleman. We're already full blocking. Good. You don't even want to look at your 401k? I would not recommend it. There's definitely people making cash off this whole thing. Yeah, anyone that's rich enough to buy the dip is going to be so unbelievably wealthy when Trump ultimately decides not to do his stupid bullshit anymore. No one making cash off of this? Destroying the economy for like zero benefit? I think the idea is that if you're rich enough, you can buy now that the stock market has crashed. And then once he inevitably stops being an asshole with the tariffs, you're going to be ultra wealthy. 125% tariff to only China's nasty work. Yeah, I mean, dude. Just thinking about how much stuff we get from China. And why am I doing this? Why did I do that? I don't know why I did that. That was a stupid thing to do. I want the max health, damn it. You bought some S&P while it was down? I mean, I hope that works out for you, dude. Rich enough you can shield yourself from the effects, but you still won't gain much. More like you lose less. Yeah, I mean, that's true, too. Love politics. It's completely bullshit. U.S. politics is fun. Yeah, that's one way to describe it. It's definitely scary when you're living in the U.S., though. Okay, lunge. Get the milquetoast liberal party insane death cult, and people still can't pick which one to back. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Democrats since they actively sabotage the progressives at every turn, but I would definitely pick them over the insane cult. Who cares about politics? All you care about is your bills. I mean, yeah, that is unfortunately how we got into the situation that we're in, though, because people were like, well, Trump's going to be better for the economy, and you're seeing the results of that. I don't think we're full blocking this. Never mind, we are. Your bills and your games to play. Yeah. Politics is why everything's getting more expensive. True. It is kind of unilaterally one guy doing it, which is just insane. 44 damage is so much damage that I wish you were not doing. Ah, you hate to see enthusiasm there. Okay. The bright side is it looks like giving this guy the 100 extra health did not give him the bomb. So maybe that was something specifically that other guy did. Also, you're getting real beefy, my guy. Gorbagon, can you stop that, please? I'm also noticing that if you have too much block, you explode, and I would like you to not do that. 57, we're full blocking you. Do we get 20? No. Yes, we do. We get 27. So, okay, I'm going to attack you so you don't explode. Laid out his entire business history of constantly losing money no matter what and only getting anything from idiots who believe his blatant lies. Well, I mean, let's be totally honest about what happened here. He bankrupted a fucking casino. How? How does that happen? Just like you can't lose money with a casino. It's insane. But he did it. 46 times 2 is a lot, but we're full blocking. Just doesn't matter. Yeah, they don't care, unfortunately. Do you guys see all these people whose like spouses get deported and they're like, yeah, I want my wife back, but I don't regret voting for Donald Trump. He's making America great again. It's like, dude, please. Oh, you're so stupid. Got a spell slots, but not options. There you guys bonk. Nice. Trump, I promise not to do horrible shit. Dipshit voters, why is he doing exactly what he promised? CEO, why is Tariff Man implementing tariffs? Yeah, it's almost like he said what he was doing. I mean, it was all outlined in Project 2025, and he's just doing it. Kudos to him. For a guy that lies so much, he is doing exactly what he said he was going to do. 28, we're already full blocking that. Who cares? Who cares? Forget your wife. You can sleep with Donald's portrait. I mean, yeah, that is how it seems to be going. All right, scaling our guards was like a great idea, and we should continue to do that. Get out of here, Gorbagon, you loser. Army liberals were the only people who took him seriously. Yeah. I think progressives took him seriously too, and they went with the idea that if they protested, the Democratic Party would be like, okay, maybe we should throw them a freaking bone. And unfortunately, that's not how it worked out. And here we are. Make sure the portrait is slimming. You might get shipped to a wellness farm. Yeah, did you guys see that story about the the very accurate painting of him that he hated? That was really funny. Got your wife's green card a few weeks ago. Still a huge step in celebration, but boy, it was more comforting a few months ago. Yeah, I sincerely hope that everything is okay on your end, Tentakraken. It is a scary time. Hungarian politics is better. I think any type of politics is better than U.S. politics at the moment. That is too expensive. Is it? We need scaling. Biden was the most progressive president in history, and they stabbed him in the back. Yeah. He was. I can't argue with that. I do think he should have gone way further than he did, but I can't argue that he was the most progressive president in history in terms of what he accomplished. Remember when they all screamed about student loans and then Biden tried to reduce them and they all forgot what he talked about? I mean, yeah, they friggin' blocked all of the legislation he wanted. He could have definitely pushed harder, though. Biden doubled your heat bill in like 2 months. No winning. So much winning. I don't know, man. What I do know is that Americans want progressive politics, but they don't want to know that they're progressive politics. Because the second you tell them that it's like a socialist policy, they're like, no, I hate it. Even though if you describe it to them, they're like, oh yeah, that's the best. That's horrible for us specifically since we can't heal. You say our guy steals all the money, nothing is working, yet people vote him. It's because, I mean, it's on purpose. The average American is uneducated and barely scraping by, and that's intentional. Our education system's terrible, and the dumber we are and the less time we have, the less likely we are to be able to do anything when we're getting fucked over by every frickin' policy. Issues is that what Biden enacted progressive agenda, there was like zero support from progressive, which is like what you hate. I can't think of a specific instance where that was true. I think for most of the Biden era, Democrats supported it 100%. I mean, they would say things like, you're not going far enough, which I agree with, but I think they still supported it. Political people don't even say what they will do anymore. All we see is why the other's worse. That's true. That is true. Turkey's going through some rough politics as well. Current leader arrested his main opposition, claiming his college degree is fake. Yeah. Erdogan, right? No. Erdogan? Something like that. He's not good. Biden Harris had lots of plans on how to fix things, but our attention span is too short. Yeah, I mean, listen, I will be totally honest with you. I did not like Kamala. I ended up voting for her, but she did have some decent policies. Again, though, she didn't go far enough, and more importantly, she freaking leaned to the right instead of the left. That's how she lost. I mean, she was parading around freaking Liz Cheney, dude. Why would you do that? That's crazy. I mean, there's no faster way to say we're just like the other party than by taking Liz Cheney around with you. That's nuts, man. Was a short attention span? I'll have you know that Biden... What were we talking about? Say humanity's not working? I'd say humanity is working. We're mostly greedy sociopaths. Evidence shows that parading around Liz Cheney actually helped. Country's not progressive at all. I think for people that actually voted, parading her around made them vote for her. But I think what they didn't count on was most people staying home because they were like, it doesn't matter. The parties are the same. Which, to be clear, is not true. But that's what it felt like when they took around, when they started leaning to the right and saying immigration was a problem and all the bullshit stuff they tried to do to get to the center. One cannot deny the valor of the brave little goblins. They bravely fight the orcs who surpass them in strength and numbers, but among them there are some who are not so small. For example, the high goblin is fat and enormous. I wonder how long it takes a goblin to grow that big and get that fat. That's not very nice, Percival. The thicker the goblin, the longer he lives. Really? Is that true? I wish it were the same for us. There was a lot of anti-liberal propaganda from TikTok, which was interesting. I don't use TikTok, but I believe you. The problem is that time and time again, the studies show that Americans do support progressive policies, but not if you tell them that they're progressive policies. Like universal healthcare is something like 80% of Americans support. But if you say that it's a socialist policy, they're like, fuck that noise. I hate socialism. Trying to spy app. Listen, I don't think if that was their intention, okay? If their intention was to get Trump in office, I think they done goofed because look how that's turning out for them. This is the most politics seen from Quantic. I tend to not talk about politics because I don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable, but I do pay a lot of attention to politics, so I talk about it a lot in my own life. So yeah, it is something that's always on my mind. Problem is that that's the wrong question. Would you vote for a Democrat if they did this policy? The answer is most people is no. They think the policy is good in a vacuum, but if you ask them to vote Democrat to enact, they won't. Yes. Americans don't like labels that support freeloaders. Yeah, I mean, the framing of that is the problem, though. We have to not kill this guy before I use that spell, by the way. You really thought voter turnout was going to make a jump this time? Was very let down when I heard how many people didn't vote at a protest. I mean, I think it was very clear what was going to happen. They broadcast for months in, what was it? Was it Wisconsin or Michigan? I think it was Michigan, where they said that they were going to vote uncommitted, and they did so. They did so in the primary. Because they were protesting and people didn't take them seriously. So, I mean, it was a foreseeable result, to be honest. You've definitely had supporters in the past who felt a little ostracized when we pointed out there were terrible people. Yeah. Uncommitted movement is so funny. You've never seen a political movement with worse political instincts. Yeah, I think the problem with the uncommitted movement was that they didn't recognize how, like, they were looking at it like, okay, we don't like either candidate, which is fine, okay, but you can't say that Trump and Kamala were comparable. Like, just look at what's happening. He wants to freaking level all of Gaza and turn it into, like, a casino. It's crazy, man. Could be too reactive to keywords, and socialism is one where people assume it has to mean dictatorship. Yes, I completely agree. Did zero plan? I mean, yeah. I don't know. I wish I did. All I could say is this was a foreseeable result of Trump being in office. So, I don't know, man. I didn't like Kamala. I voted for her. I swallowed that pill because obviously it was going to be worse if Trump got in office, but, you know, here we are. I hope, just seeing the Stop Oligarchy tour that Bernie and AOC are putting on, I kind of hope, and by kind of, I mean I very much hope that AOC runs next time, assuming there even is an election next time, because who knows with the way Trump is going. But I hope AOC runs, and I hope by that time we're, like, done hating on progressive candidates, because I would love to see AOC in office. Uncommitted movement was either Trump won and Gaza Largo is a go, or Harris won without them and they're not part of the winning coalition and have no influence. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think Kamala would have been, like, a huge amount better on what's going on in Gaza, but I also don't think she would have friggin' leveled it and made it into a casino. So, I mean, there's that. People didn't want to vote for Biden. Then we had cop-friendly black woman Biden, and that was questionable. Racism and sexism overfloweth. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking. Biden shouldn't have tried again, first and foremost. Like, it was clear that people did not want him. They all said he was too old forever. So take him out, do the primary. But then to not do the primary and just insert Kamala, it was just insanity. I don't know what the hell they were thinking, to be honest. The issue with Gaza is the Gaza government is a fucking insane death cult. It's not really fixable by the American president. Harris would have probably won. Yeah, I mean, the problem, though, is that Hamas sucks, okay, obviously. But it makes sense that Hamas is in charge because Israel has been doing a genocide for so long. They've been more overt recently. But, I mean, even before the October 7th attack, there was that whole incident with the snipers killing members of the press and random women and children. Like, obviously, when your way of life is constantly threatened and you have no power and you're blocked in, you can't get food from outside, obviously you're going to have extremists in charge. So, I mean, I don't support Hamas, but I understand why they're in charge, you know? Harris' political standing actually improved among Democratic primary voters over Biden anyways. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think either was a good choice. Over Biden for 4 years. I mean, Biden's brain was mush. Let's be honest about that. She was a front runner for winning a primary. I mean, if that's the case, though, then run the primary and let her win. I think a lot of people were pissed off that they just threw her in, you know? How many times could you say, okay, we won't bomb civilians, or all the civilians in place trying to rescue any part of their lives? Okay, commence bombing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. It's crazy, man. I don't understand how we're continuing to give money to Israel. Bombing civilians is actually really normal in war. War is a hell of a thing. Yeah. I mean, there are definitely laws against it, though. And Netanyahu is a war criminal. Gain 5 bomb, which is not helpful to us because we can't heal against Millenis. Gain 5 agility. Here's the armor again. I mean, I think these are all worthless to us, if I'm being totally honest. Mandrake root, take that. High goblin collar. At the end of a turn, gain 6 block for each card in hand. 2 armor and 6 barb. For every 3 cards played, gain 1 strength. Hold the phone. Hold on. What are we doing here? Hold on. Yeah. We're doing that. And then lunge. Increase other lunges. Okay. Can we not go into the Israel war stuff? You don't really agree with a lot of stuff because people don't look into old stuff, just the attacks happening now. By no means do I mean that Israel's right, just to be clear. Yeah, no worries. Like I said, I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable. Okay. Compared to the frontier and the northern gate, everything is calm in the steppes. It's about the same as it always has been. Giant worms cause a stir among the orcs, but they seem to be happy about it. The sun never sets in the crimson steppes. Nice. Okay, where are we going here? I don't have the golem core. We don't need to go to the blacksmith. Are the crowns hints? The crowns are related in some way to your events here. So, like, for example, this guy, we can buy information from him. And this guy, we know if we give him a golem core, he will make us armor of invincibility, which, for the record, I hope is just not this, because that's also called armor of invincibility. You're bummed out and you're gonna make a quesadilla. I'm sorry, Tentacracken. I hope the quesadilla is great, though. I mean, I guess we could go here, spend $300 and hope that he tells us about the Crimson Steppes one. Everyone's favorite cheeses? Pepper Jack, for sure. What does it cost to get the info? $300 per hint on this guy. Your cheddar main? Nice. Cheddar's good, too. Little sharp cheddar. Play across the obelisk. The static-ish map was fun to puzzle out. I've not played it, but I did see it get played a lot. I wanted to get it, but it was always kind of expensive. But I do like that there's a multiplayer mode. I think that's really neat. You do have the money to burn? Yeah, that's true. I'm just trying to think about the best way to go. If we go here, we can upgrade all of our cards. And since I already picked each of the basic cards to be the ones that increase, they only have one upgrade path now, which doubles their effectiveness. So that could be good. And that would let us buy hints as well. I'm not sure what's going on here. I think the quill must indicate that you can progress the story along. But I don't know. I can't think of what I would be doing here to do that. What does a feather quill symbol mean? Sorry, I didn't even see your comment. I was just thinking about that myself. I think it means that you have some way to progress that story event. So if you look at any of these, and I think this might be something that the DLC added. Although, to be honest, I haven't played the base game in a while before this. But I know before it did not have any of these event notes. But now it tells you things that you've done before, which is very helpful. So my guess is that if it shows this on the icon, since these exist all the time, I think if it shows it on the icon, it probably means you can progress that story. Got a big cheese guy, but if it's edible, it's fine by you. Nice. Assuming it means you can get new outcomes, that's what I'm thinking too. Okay, if an event has 3 out of 6 outcomes and you get one of the 3 new ones, then you have a quill. That would make sense to me, yeah. Nice, nice. You have to sit your wife face down with some cheddar varieties because she didn't get what sharp meant. Benjamin, I forgive you. I do love cheese. I will be honest about that. Okay. Wait, hold on. The unholy... Yeah, okay, this is the one that upgrades all your stuff. I think we do that. I think we spend all our money at the traveling merchant for hints. And then we go to the altar and upgrade our cards. Go to the merchant because stuff for death immunity quest helps long term. True. Okay. I was called out by a vigorous old man in a dark cloak, gray with road dust. He introduced himself as a traveling merchant and said that he sold unique elixirs of incredible power. Naturally, the prices were of incredible level, too. When he told me the prices, I unwillingly took a closer look at the trader. He seemed rather defenseless to me. Oh, geez. You make an invincibility elixir. I haven't heard of such a thing. I doubt it even exists, but there are many ways to overcome to become invincible if you'd like to know. And if you do like to know, you'll pay for the information. All right, $300. You know that there are still humans living in the rotten bog. I am so pissed off that you gave me that advice. I already knew that, you jerk. Yeah, okay. I'm annoyed about that. You asshole. So I need 900 gold to get all of them, I think.
Idiot,
All right.
loser, moron, jerk.
You want to sleep now? Need energy for the exam? Bye and have fun. Sleep well, Benjamin, and good luck on your exam. And thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you. You want to escape death, then turn to the forces of death, but you must understand that the payment for the services will be, equivalent. Instead of your death, they'll demand the death of your friend or ally. Okay, this is what you were talking about, Clever. Thanks for hacking the mainframe, Benjamin. Finding the death idol is not easy, but luckily for you, during my travels, I visited all idols except the goblin idol. I'll show you on the map where the death idol is. In the southern rotten bog. Don't forget that you must come to the idol not alone. Bring a companion whom you will sacrifice to the idol. This is terrible. Yes, it is, I know. Do you need an ethical way to become invincible? Then choose some other way. I would love to, but I don't have any more money. Hacking did not work. At least it's a decent hint system. Yeah, I kind of wish you didn't have to, I kind of wish that every time you came here it would give you a new one, though. Because, like, if there is 4 ways then, that means there's 1,200. Hopefully the one that's revealed is randomized. I hope so, too, but the first one was the one we saw last time I did this. Night, Benjamin. Sleep well. All right. I can't afford anything, I assume, but I'll try and buy some potions. Decided to buy a potion after all. No, I did not, because I can't afford any. All right, well, at least we learned about the sacrificing an ally. There's not a super easy way to do that when you're not the knight. I guess you could get the bandit from the first zone and hope that he stays alive until then. Okay. I forgot completely that you do need to sacrifice all your health in order to upgrade. The dwarf? Yeah, you could get the dwarf too. He kicks you though. He's annoying. Got a healing potion? Yeah. 30% of your HP though, and we have no other ways to heal is a little scary. Is the roasted boar still in the game? I don't know that I've seen that. All right, big bucks, no whammies. Was that a stupid thing to do? Probably. It upgraded all the cards in our deck, though. All right. You've done the other final boss as any character. I've beaten the game as every character, but apparently I mostly kill Mortis since I've not done the quote unquote good ending on 2 of the characters. Not helpful to me. Okay, and before we do the Gatekeeper, we have an ad coming up in a minute, so I think we're going to pause right here. Don't worry, you're not going to miss anything. We're just going to listen to 3 minutes of music, mute the game. So feel free to grab a snack, get a drink, use the restroom, do whatever you got to do. But don't go too far, because we will be back in just 3 minutes. Be right back. And we're back. Welcome back. Let me unmute the game real quick. Sorry, Jerry, I misunderstood the question. It keeps a note here, if you look here, but it doesn't prevent you from getting the same option again, unfortunately. I had a friend who loved hating his little notepad for games, but you don't think that applies to the majority of people, or loves having his notepad for little games. I don't think that applies to the majority of people these days. Speaking of notepads, you just reminded me, Blueprints comes out soon. I don't know what day exactly. I think it's like very soon, possibly tomorrow. And they definitely recommend that you have a notebook. That game looks really neat, by the way. Played the demo on the YouTube channel a while back, and I had a lot of fun with it. With the Gatekeeper time to haggle again. I mean, honestly, we got like no money anyways. Blueprints is coming out. That game was fun. Yeah, I enjoyed the demo a lot. Found the garden for stuff and garage. Nice. I found the garage. I remember that clearly. I don't remember what it did, though. Okay. I mean, we don't have anywhere else we can go. Honestly, I don't think gold is going to help us anymore anyways. So, I mean, just have my gold, man. Wait, what? The demon didn't want to bargain? He said that if I had no money, then I could give him something valuable? I have money, you jerk. I've never seen this option before. Give me the vampire boots. Showed him everything he had, and he was interested in one single thing. Damn it, I forgot to put on the vampire boots. I don't really want to fight this guy, though. He's terrible for our deck since we play so many cards in a row. By the way, question, how much competition... Sorry, how much completion is the sacrifice HP to upgrade all event? Is it maxed out? I don't know. I will check right after this. I guess I'll give this man my boots since I wasn't wearing them anyways, but I'm annoyed about it because I wanted to be wearing them and I just forgot to equip them. No, I haven't gotten any on here, apparently. I know that, I know based on playing as Vanadis, I think her name is, that, yeah, I wish you could look at other characters. I know that this kid at this event is related to this kid at this event. Octopath Traveler is the only game that had you filling out your note pages. Nice. That's odd. I think you have to destroy the idol to get stuff. Nope, I've destroyed the idol too. I think it might be related to this child. I'm not really sure though, to be honest. I try my best to avoid spoilers. So I'm kind of winging it. But we're going to go here and heal since all our cards are already upgraded anyways. Take it then it's more for event combos. I think so. I think it has something to do with this kid. Just based on what I saw from Vanadis. Because I know I talked to this kid and this kid on her. And we got this kid's name and he said that he wanted to be friends with this kid still, but he was a demon now, so everyone else was afraid of him. But if this kid was a demon as well, then they could be friends again, and that's why he's trying to turn into a demon over here. Guard reminds you of the boots sticking out of your backpack, but I was going to wear them sometime. Exactly. Yeah, screw that guy. All right, blacksmith, I don't know that he does anything for us. He might. Sir, do you have like a normal function? We'll talk to him. Give him an equipment and he'll give you a new one. Oh, that's helpful. The old court blacksmith worked in the royal forge. He had already turned demonic, but he hadn't lost his former friendliness. He can reforge any of my equipment into something else. If I want to get something special, I need to bring him a legendary item. For example, he promised to make armor that will make me invulnerable from a golem core. The legendary item? I think maybe that's specifically... Maybe it's not specifically the golem core. Blacksmith was absolutely delighted and immediately set to work. How did he bang the hammer down on the legendary item? He said that if I were satisfied with the result, I'd simply have to give him a golem core. Oh. Well. What is a legendary item? Are you? Ooh. That's not helpful, but thank you. Probably other rare shit you can give him. Yeah, apparently. I wish this was helpful for my build. Unfortunately, it's not at all. I think our equipment this run is not very good, to be honest. All right, we're going to rest up to full. Or close to it. Nope, full. All right, and now time to murder the shit out of Sigismund. Hey, buddy. Time to die. All right. What do we got going here? Uh-oh. Can't help but notice we're taking a lot of damage. Yeah, we're taking 6 damage. Never mind. There's some sort of combo I'm not aware of that's giving us a ton of armor. Or, not armor, block. Alright, burn this immediately. This is so unbelievably stupid. If we get his defense or his block down to 0, he kills his friend for us, so that's what we're going to be doing. When we get gold, we draw. Oh my goodness. Well, that was a busted turn. I still think we're going to have a hard time with what's her face, though? Am I dumb enough to do this? Honestly? I think I am. I mean, he's just going to one-shot her for us anyways, right?
Your hands are getting weak. They can no longer hold the weapon.
Okay. Armor up. Increase our block. Increase our lunges. Can't play either of those, but that's fine. The beefier we get before he transforms into a demon, the better. Getting barbed is nice and all, but like, eh. Okay. Hmm. 24 times 3 is 73. We're getting 20 from this. We're at 55. We're getting 5. Okay. I think we're good.
You know what to do with all this strength.
Yeah, definitely are. All right, sir. You're about to kill your friend, and for that, I appreciate you. Beef ourselves up. Beef ourselves up. Beef ourselves up. Sure. All right. See what kind of demon he turns into this time.
It remains only to hope for a miracle.
What's this one? Fear? I don't remember. Muddled is very annoying, though. Okay. Draw some cards. Got kind of a stupid deck going, I'll say. I should probably play effortless motion at some point. Okay. Gaining a block. Not great. Do those two for the long term. Okay. A lot of damage you're about to do. That should not be a full block, but pretty close. Ouch. Oh, great. Eyeball demon, your favorite? Yeah. He's summoning a friend, and his friend is really annoying. He steals all the cards that you don't use at the end of the turn. And it only takes 1 damage at a time. Muddled me. Oh, okay. Never mind. I've never seen him summon this thing. What is this? It's just doing a lot of damage. Okay. Okay. It's not quite a full block, but it's close. Ouch. All right. This muddled garbage is killing me, dude. Sound rewards are instant today. Love to hear that. Don't love that. Was hoping I'd draw something better. We're full blocking though, so it's fine. Can you stop buffing
It
each
was
other?
at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
I feel like there's some dumb dating joke in there when you're hanging out and they summon their friend and their friend is really annoying. Yeah. I could see that. All right. Sir, get out of here. The loser. Beef that up. Beef that up. Might as well. Just for fun. In fact, it's not just for fun because one of the things we have, this does damage for every 4 points of block. Okay. Last ya. Draw another card. Okay. You know what? Let's get back our burn cards. Called taking one for the team. Jumping on the grenade. I think Jerry's talking about the opposite, though. Where someone gets in the way. Oop, I should have played that before. My bad. I do think we're full blocking, though. Oh, yeah, we are. Oh, my goodness, are we? Before we kill this guy, we should probably use our health potion. Am I dumb enough to do this? I might be. I think I am. Greedy. We're getting greedy with it. Okay. A lot of cards in hand, which means that we're getting a lot more block. Not a full block, mind you. But close. All right. Backstab to make this free. I'm so happy I made that free too. I see. Die.
This elixir made from?
Okay. We've murdered Sigismund. That means it's Millenis time.
And then, later on, I hate killing this fool. I hope I won't have to anymore.
He's caused a lot of trouble, and we need to do our best if we want to fix everything. The elves won't hold the frontier. It'll be seized before we can intervene. We'll have to use force to put an end to the arrogance of the overreaching dwarves.
Sorry about that.
Thanks to the growth elixir, goblins will be able to assert their right to
Woo!
life and won't let orcs grow too strong. We won't have to deal with this problem.
Let's go, gobbies.
When you killed Sigismund, you saved the Fire Brotherhood, and they won't forget it. You will unite the people disgruntled with the rule of the Inquilines with the Fire Army, and together, you'll put an end to the demon domination.
I don't think I've ever seen a different ending for this particular part. There's got to be some way to align yourself with the demons.
Are you ready to face Millenis again?
Not really.
Sooner or later, you'll kill her.
and then no one will stand in our way.
You know, Mortis, you could, like, help me? That'd be great. Instead of standing there like a jackass. Hi, Millenis. Hold on, let me equip some potions. Don't mind me. Don't care. What is this? Armor? I think I'd rather have evasion, to be honest. Alright. I'm not feeling good about this, but I will do my best. We're going to steal Sigismund's clothes. Alright, Might Ichor, here we go. It occurs to me that I need to equip this as if it's a potion. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, it just replaced my immunity. Okay, fair enough. What is this? Old Acquaintance. Gain 10 strength, 5 armor, 5 evasion, 5 ward. Why do I have that? But standing there like a jackass is his favorite thing. I think he just hates Percival, honestly, because he was very helpful in the Vanitas fight when we finally killed her for real. Here's the thing. I don't know what this is. But I will tell you, as soon as we survive her onslaught, it's going to take away all of our buffs. So I don't think I should use it. Okay, we're not going to use any of our talents because those will get taken away.
Mortis is just using you, dimwit.
I know. Good Mortis is using you, but that can't be possible. He's so trustworthy seeming. Yeah, no, he's a great guy. I don't think I should use that. I think we just want to beef up our lunges and our guards.
Why do you think you're on the right side?
Listen, I think you're both evil, to be totally honest. Okay.
It doesn't matter, though. I have to kill you anyway.
Yeah, I'm aware. Okay, hold on. Mark of Higher Knowledge is HP is not lost. Mark of Absolute Superiority is HP is not lost. And she does twice as much damage. Mark of Secret Magic is the one I care least about. Okay. I'm not going to remember any of that. Higher Knowledge is immune. Superiority is 100% more damage. Isn't this a game between the two and you're the piece? Yes. Okay, I can't play another attack. I almost ended the turn without using the elixir. That would not have been good. Alright, here we go. We're all ichored up now. Did you try to dodge? How naive. I did not. We can no longer heal, and that's horrible. Remove the Mark of Higher Knowledge and all positive effects from the hero. I think we have to do this first, because if we do this later in the fight, we're going to just die so hard. Okay, and now we're going to use all our buffs. Gain 10 strength, 5 armor, 5 evasion. Okay, we're going to use what was that? It's gone forever. I don't know what it was. We're going to use a skill next. Okay, it wasn't a skill. We're going to use an attack. We're going to... Honestly... I just want that out of my deck. Yeah. Use Flourish to buff damage. I don't know that... Yes. Yeah, Flourishing Lunge. Mm-hmm. The only thing we can't do is play 3 cards in a row, or else she burns them. Alright, she's summoning snake monsters. Not a big fan of them. They do poison. She does bleed. And we have to block a ton. Burn curse / statuses. Yeah. Okay. This is not a very good hand, if I'm being totally honest. Skill. Attack. This guy in the front does more damage the more block he has. Okay. Kind of want to save this for when we use backstab. How much damage are we taking? We're blocking 10, another 15. We're blocking 30. We got to dodge. Is using Crystal if you don't have draw? Kinda, but not really. I probably should have used it later. I just wanted to get it burned and get the agility and the strength. Okay, it turns out I didn't need the evasion. And also, I already had 7. Good point. Okay. Let's see, what are we doing? If we gain gold, we draw cards because of our set up here. So we'll play the skill. We will attack. We'll play another skill. We'll play a talent. And we're full blocking, easy, and even if we aren't, we have 7 evasion. Okay, Millenis is buffing their strength, and that's horrible. This guy is taunting now. All right. Skill to draw. Attack. A second attack. A status, which resets the counter. Attack. Skill. And we're just going to save that in our hand. Or just going to at least be casting buffs on us to make him seem less... to make himself seem useful. Yeah, he does that in the Vanitas fight. He legitimately helps out. Also, how did I turn into a zombie? I thought I was an Icar man before. Okay, you're doing a lot of damage. That's 25. That's 20. That's 45. I tell you what, though. Toss that in. Get some armor. Zombie is the Icar effect? Ah, I didn't realize it progressed over time. Okay, we really have to kill these frickin' snakes, man. Okay, stab. Trick to draw another. Stab to make everything free. Stab. Skill. Attack. Attack. Skill to reset. Okay. It happened when it triggered? You should not notice the visual change? I thought we had the Icar thing going on. Must have missed it, though. Why does our guy look so undead now? I have the, I drank the Might Icar and then got killed. So now we turned into a zombie. When the Icar triggers is why you look undead. Gotcha. So when I drank it, I got the Icar effect, and when I died and came back, I got the zombie effect. I understand. You guys are doing an awful lot of damage, and I wish you weren't. Okay. Okay. Attack here. Block. Murder. That's a lot less damage. Block. Another skill. End turn. It's a nice visual effect. I agree. 40 damage with Barbed Knuckles AoE because strength. Yeah, we should start buffing up our Barbed. It's hard to justify the 2 costs, though. You didn't notice earlier? No, it just happened recently. Okay. Keep buffing. I should have done that in a different order for sure. Okay, that's fine. It's less damage, but it lets us draw a card. We don't really need to draw a card, though. Oop, 1 sec. I have to banish a bot to the Shadow Realm. Get out of here. Guys, this is going surprisingly well so far. I think we do have to get through all the cards that we were offered before, though, so eventually we're going to have to lose 50% of our HP and also draw less cards per turn, so I can't say we're going to win, but we're doing pretty well so far. All right, only one of you is attacking this turn, so I think we do this. It does no damage to her for now, because she's immune, but it does get our barbed up, which is nice. That was an attack, so we'll do a skill. We'll do... Hold on. All our burn cards are gone now, so I tell you what. Get them back. No! I accidentally played too many skills in a row. What do we burn? A pickpocket? That's fine. Barbed Knuckles does need help because it's a multi-attack snake. Yeah. You're talking about Nimble? I haven't gotten much farther past this first stage, so I don't know exactly what she does here, to be honest with you. We're going to play a skill on you. Is that smart? Probably not. I'm going to play a status. I'm going to play a guard. Did that actually increase the snake's health? I didn't see it do that. Okay, skill. Attack. Skill. Skill. Enter. Is that a full block? Yeah. Okay. This is a good turn for Barbed Knuckles. Okay. So that was an attack. We'll do a skill. We'll do status. Do a skill. We'll kill you. We'll do a skill. And I think we're full block. We are. Good, 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 good. Two draw might be worth to remove the 3/3/3 thing. Or half HP, I guess. Yeah. I'm thinking half HP first. Although I don't know if she gets harder the longer you go on. The Mark of Secret is what I care about the least, though, to be honest. That's the thing that makes it so if you play a bunch of cards in a row, they get burnt. Let's get rid of 50% of our HP. I think you're not... Are you still immune? No, you are. Okay, you gotta get rid of all three. You have 50% HP but remove for double damage? Yeah. That's a good point. That's a good way to look at it. Okay. You're doing 60 damage. A lot of damage. Okay. Skill. Attack. Skill. We're already full blocking. Attack. Get some barbed. The 50% HP thing matters if she starts hitting you with bleed or if you get poisoned. You're turning into a snake. Okay, that's new. Okay. We'll do a skill, an attack to get some barbed. Another attack to get our lunges up. And then a skill to reset it. Oh boy. You are looking pretty gross, my friend. Uh-oh. We might be using an evasion here. All right, we're gonna backstab you. You have 1,000 shield, huh? We're gonna backstab to reduce the cost of everything. We're gonna do a second attack to draw a card. We're going to do a skill. We're going to do an attack. We're going to do a skill. And we're going to do an attack. And just like that, you've almost lost half your armor. And we're full blocking. Little jerk. I can't play any attacks. Okay. I don't like that. Ooh, that's very annoying because now I only have attacks and skills, which means I can't play 3 skills without burning cards. That only lasts 1 turn, though, so I think we'll be okay. We'll just play this, and end our turn. 2 guards should block most of it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, too. Luckily, we had 2 guard in our hand. That could have been a huge problem. Oh, boy. Okay. Not great. I think we're still full blocking, though. Yep. By a long shot, as a matter of fact. We have 99 strength, by the way. Holy crap. Okay. Casting a curse, huh? Okay. That's fine. We're going to do an attack. Second attack. Skill to reset. And then we'll leave all these. I probably should have done one of these instead of second lunge. But we'll leave these in hand since they give us more block. Uh-oh. We're using an evasion. And we're muddled. That's horrible. Okay, and we're drawing less, apparently. Apparently, removing her armor is all we needed to do. What is going on? What?
It seems you're about to die.
Why? What was that bullshit?
I know. What have you done, Mortis?
I've given you one more chance. As
What?
usual, I don't think Millenis will appreciate my efforts. She got fed up with us, it seems.
I don't understand what's happening. Oh. Okay. Gross. At least her armor can take damage when she's got the immunity. True. He cast fuck you, so he cast time bullshit. Fair enough. Okay, you're a large, scary monster. Looks like she's tired of dealing with us. Sure. Count of 0, Millenis will gain full control over the battle. Better hurry. What? What? I have to do 3,500 damage in 10 turns? Are you out of your goddamn mind? 10 turns before she kills you, I guess? What is this bullshit, man? Are you kidding me? What the heck? This music's going fucking crazy, by the way. Also, I have my Might Icker back. I wonder if that means I can live through another thing.
Let him cook! Let him cook now!
Mortis, what's
Let
this
him
bullshit?
cook! I said!
He did rewind time. True.
Cook!
Okay. Oh my goodness. All Are we full blocking already? We are. So let's get our barb going, I guess. I could have played both of these, but we'll save that. Super aggressive? Yeah, I think we have to be. Good luck, mate. Thank you. I will see what we can do. Skills cannot be played. That's definitely going to hinder our ability to do stuff. Yikes. Ugh. What is helpless? I think that's the thing that I just saw. Skills can't be played. Weakness times 3. Oh boy. 15 times 4. Okay. Burn this immediately. Hi. I don't think that's a good idea. Will blowing evasion pots help? It might. Let's backstab, make these cheaper. Okay. Backstab, yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, just to get it out of the deck. This is a real Millenis. I wonder what Mortis actually looks like. He looks like a puppet. Although she sometimes does too. They look weird based on who you fight them with. What difficulty is this on? Normal. At least I think normal. I haven't gotten the option for Ascension, I don't think, yet. What are you doing, by the way? You're getting barbed. That's quite annoying. Those are not the real bodies, you bet? Could be. But those puppet bodies are just puppet bodies? That could be, too. I honestly have no idea. They're very weird. Man, I don't like our odds here, guys. Scale the lunges, I guess. It's not scaling anything, so just scale that. Flourishing lunge is the scaling you need. Yeah, we got to get them real fast in a row, though. And now she has 5 barbs, so every time we attack her, we take damage, which is rough. Like poison, burning, and bleeding. Ignores evasion and block. That's horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. That's damage that goes through. Oh, boy. Drink the Ichor? Yeah, if we're about to die, I will. Either 10 turns before instant death or when she gets way scarier? Yeah. I'm not sure which. If it's instant death, this might save us, but I'm not positive. Oh my god. Wait, I think we're dead, right? I mean, 10 poison that doesn't go away is 10 every turn. This is 9 factorial. And then the... Oh my god, we're fucked, man. Means bomb. Just adding insult to injury. Okay. Ugh, boy. Not the card I wanted to see. That would have been nice. I guess there's not a reason not to drink it now. I mean, we're almost through her freaking armor. Yay. 4 turns, right? So if she isn't doing all your HP immediately. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's true. We don't know for sure that this kills us, but my assumption is it probably does. Get some barb. $30 times 2 is 60. I think we're okay, but I'm going to drink one of these just in case. Yeah, we're fine. Can't pass skills, which is a bummer. Luckily, I got this. Adding burns to my deck, which I hate. What are you doing now? Gain strength and inflicts weakness. Millenis, you're very annoying. Has anyone told you that? 120 damage, huh? Ugh, get out of my freaking deck, man. Oh my god, I hate it. Effortless motion now, yeah. It's gonna add more burns to our freaking deck. Okay. Hey, she took some damage, yeah. Effortless motion should not give back status cards. That seems not fun. Yeah. I mean, it says what it does. It says it gives back all the burnt cards, so what can you do? Removes all negative effects and restores HP. Dude, we're so dead. We're unbelievably dead. Incomprehensible power at the end of the turn. Increase strength by the value of incomprehensible power and double the value of incomprehensible power. We're so dead. We're so dead. Oh my god, are we dead? Oh boy. Oh, she's got Purge on herself, though. Okay. So if we somehow live long enough, we might stand a chance. Problem is we have 10 poison, and I don't know if that goes away when we die. I don't think this is worth doing. Power overwhelming, yeah. Not instant death on turn 10. She gets bullshit scaling on turn 10, yeah. Wait, she's applying that to me? Oh, fuck. I thought she was applying that to herself. Oh, we're dead. We're dead. Oh my god, and she's doing it again? Oh my goodness. Lady, can you do me a solid and fuck right off? Like, dude, what the heck? Yikes. We're not scaling fast enough. Bright side is maybe this will go away when we get resurrected. Fingers crossed. How do you even get a build to beat her? You need crazy high damage, much faster scaling. Yeah. I think part of the problem is definitely that we can't heal. Because I think you could it doesn't go away. We're so dead. We're so dead. I think part of the problem, though, is that we can't heal at all. If we had, like, Balm or something, I think this would be a lot easier. All right. Oh, my God. This is a mess, dude. Ripperoonie, exactly. Is there a cleanser? Maybe that's just essential. There is. There's a cleansing potion, yeah. You mean map knowledge? We get queued on the way to Booper better? Yeah, you need insane damage. Draw a card. Backstab for free damage. Pickpocket for more draw. Boom. Boom. I think Barb Knuckles might be terrible. I think it might be a nerf in our deck. Yeah. That's all she wrote. I think yeah, we're dead next turn. Just from the poison alone. Oh, boy. All right, lady. Fuck you, is what I have to say. We did a total of 1,500 damage to her. And it was not enough. Oh, that was hard, dude. Oh, no.
No!
Yup. Dude, what the heck? An empty throne could become a problem for me. The alliance with the Might Cult won't happen. The fragile truce with the orcs will crumble, so it won't matter at all who wins the battle for the frontier. You actually accomplished something, Mortis, but your plans aren't destined to come to fruition either. You wouldn't want to agree to a draw, would you? Blah. Okay. You can't defend yourself from Millenis' deadly touch, nor can you dodge it. You have to defeat death itself. Yeah, I'm aware. Thanks, dude. You gotta scale faster. How the hell do we do that? I don't know, man. We were getting 2 strength a turn in addition to everything. Look at all the cards, see if we can get a better build. We didn't get the option for the potion, so I can't try to fight the golem. Start of the turn, gain 4 block for each burned card. Make a burn deck. Sure. Seems fun. Like a strength heavy build, the heavy strike could work. Oh, speaking of which, I'll show you the endings that I've seen since we haven't started the run. For Percival, we've got all except for whatever this is. I assume that's murdering Millenis. For Vanidus, we got everything except for 3. So we don't know what that is. We don't know what this is. We don't know what that is. But we did murder Millenis with Vanidus. And then for Bjorn, we don't have many. I haven't played much Bjorn at all. He's kind of hard, to be honest. But I think we might have murdered Mortis with Bjorn. You mean unless you find a way... Unless the only way to find his password is with dying of breath? Maybe that's somewhere. Murder Mortis plus execute Mortis, I believe. That's a Sigismund murder cutscenes. Gotcha. Okay. I know that I can go end the run by eating a mushroom 3 times in a row, and that'll make me invincible, which will let me fight the golem. So I tell you what, let's speed run. Let's speed run and do that.
Bipedal prey is easier to catch.
Science? Yeah. Death by eating mushrooms that you know you're not supposed to eat. The golem core is scary to carry around, though, because it gives you this card. It costs 2 to play, and if you don't play it, everyone, including you, takes 50 damage. Pretty scary.
Won't rise from the dead.
Also, there's a challenge mode to upgrade characters, right? Maybe upgrading a few more will help.
Wanted money.
Is that what the challenge
more sexual.
does? I knew there was a challenge mode, but I have no idea what it does. Just testing to see what that is. That is an Always Sunny quote. You heard something about empowering characters? Gotcha. Okay. I mean, this one, it's upgraded, gives you permanent strength that you can get over and over. Flourish is good too. Okay, we're just gonna avoid this entire thing. We'll get the nameless thing, as a matter of fact. You know what? This thing stuns. It does damage to us, which is horrible for the might build, but stunning things seems good. It's like literally a bomb. And I think the fastest way to do as little fights as possible is down on the right side, if I'm not mistaken. We could skip this fight, have them help with this, do a fight here. Yeah, I think we go this way. Explore more steps to see if you can find more event info. I think I've explored almost all of it, but we'll take a look once I'm on the map. Okay, we can't play 2 in a row because they're dwarfs. Freaking dwarfs. Yeah, I honestly have no information about the steps thing that helps us survive. Taking 3 damage, is it worth it? Not really.
Did you decide to have
It was probably worth it because he's about to stun me. That was a mistake. Also, I like the Heimerdonger. There, Jerry. Okay, not a great hand for avoiding damage, but it's enough. Barely. Okay. That's fine. If I play this, he's going to double his damage, but that's okay. This land will always belong to the dwarves. All right, sir. I would appreciate it if you died. Thank you.
He tried.
I should have just done 2 attacks. That would have killed him. Get over here, you big wimp. Indeed, a wise choice. I can't think of any other Donger lines, but he's got some funny ones. I don't care about that. I don't really care about Cleave either. I don't care about this. I think part of the... Shit, damn it. I forgot about our shield. We want cards that burn themselves. That's my bad. Okay, go here. We're going to tell them about the bear so that they come with us. Yeah. Okay. I don't really need to delete a card. I guess I will anyways. Why not? Get rid of my attack since we have Notch. Okay, what you got for me, chest? Goblin armor, we'll take it. Bear, sorry for murdering you. I'm gonna poke it with a stick. Sorry, bear. Missed and made the beast angry. Tried to poke it in the eye with a stick is so mean. Wait, what the heck? Okay, I was gonna say the dwarves are supposed to be here. Wow, it's a terrible hand. Why do chemists call helium, curium, and barium the medical elements? Because if you can't helium or curium, you barium. I don't remember what Heimer sounds like, but I feel like that might be semi-accurate. All right. I forgot that this dwarf taunts a lot, so I also don't care if you guys get hurt, so I'm just going to play a bunch of attacks in a row. That'll double their damage. Sorry, bear. It was the only way. Dwarves didn't let me into the den. They began to search it themselves. If I want to go in, I shouldn't tell them about the bear. Fair enough. Definitely a passable Jaime. Thank you. Okay. Millenis didn't give us any curse or status cards. So I don't know if I care about that. Once that's upgraded, it doesn't burn anymore. Give me this, I guess. Take set piece. You see take set piece, you take set piece, in my opinion. Pretty good. Health is under half. You get 16 block. You hear that? That's your end. All right. Don't get overconfident, little jerk. Attack. Guard. Attack. Don't double their damage. Did you decide to stand up for your little elf pals? I don't even know if there's any elves around, dude. What are you talking about? Okay. We're gonna attack. Guard. I think we're taking damage here, guys. Ouch. Okay, the guy in the back is dead. Get out of here. Block there. Double blow. End turn. If we get some balm, some way to heal, the nameless thing becomes much more usable. Okay, you disappeared for a moment there, sir. I don't know why. Okay. Ah!
He'll just delay the inevitable.
All right, sir. You're dead. You shouldn't have messed with me. Header's very good. Especially once you upgrade it to make it free. And you can just get whatever card you want back. Reward, max HP by 20. Gives you some jabs. Jabs burn. We like burn cards. We'll take those. All right, and now before we move on, unfortunately, we do have an ad coming up. But don't worry, you're not going to miss anything. We're just going to sit here paused. We're going to listen to 3 minutes of music. So feel free to grab a snack, get a drink, use the restroom, stretch your legs, but don't go too far because we'll be back in just 3 minutes. Be right back. And we're back. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry about the ads. Okay, we're speed running because we are going to end this run by eating mushrooms that murder us. I think it's either a search party or a rescue party? What makes you say that? Firstly, because they were on horseback. Search party needs mobility, but a guard squad does not. And secondly, he told me about a dwarven general named, what's his name again? Drunkard who was walking around the elven territory, wasted? Conrad, a fine general indeed? What? The drunk guy is a general? I don't remember seeing that. Dwarves have such generals. How did they even manage to capture half the frontier? But if he told the truth, they should be looking for him? Hold the phone. Wait, hold on.
The dwarves
That might be the
masters of the frontier. But
that might be the way to get the password, because didn't they say there was an elven general that was looking for peace, and they were hiding notes in chests, and they said they were talking to someone using an alias, trying to do peace talks. Maybe that's Conrad. That could be something. That could be something to investigate. Okay, we're going to stab this gentleman. We're going to play a skill. We're going to stab him again. We're going to armor up. Your kind don't belong here. It's pretty racist. Okay. I'm just going to go all in on murdering this man. Wasn't Conrad the drunk who tried to solo an elf for it? I don't remember him giving me his name, but there is a drunk guy that tried to solo an elf for it, yeah. They just said that Conrad was a drunk guy, so unless I forgot, which is totally possible. I mean, you're a kingly-looking bastard that could be anti-establishment? That's fair. That's fair, Jerry. Okay, so we got an issue here. And it's that I'm going to take a shitload of damage. So let's stun this guy, take 3 damage.
Take a rest and
You know what? I just realized I wasn't taking damage. That's my bad. Give me the shield back. And then I can't afford to play another attack or this guy's going to double his damage, which is nuts. I mean, sometimes we just idly rub our nameless thing. Sometimes. Oh my god. This is horrible. This is such a huge amount of damage, dude. What are you talking about? Oh, hold the phone. This is a lot of damage. This is 10, 45, 55. A lot. It's just a lot. I think we blocked it. Was there a taunt? Yes. Can't you just kill the middle guy? I wish. This guy had taunted. Potion? Yeah, absolutely. That was necessary. All right, now we can kill the middle guy, though. Get out of here, loser. We'll play a talent. We'll murder ya. Good. Sir, there's no one to buff. I suggest you leave. Die. I mean, it doesn't matter. Just die. Alright, good stuff. We like burning cards. But I don't like burning random cards. To whom it may concern, die. Yeah. I think it's a reasonable request, right? In 2 armor? Sure. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Dwarven Grog. I guess. Sure. And kind of don't want you to burn, but it's kind of good for right now since our shield makes us have 4 more armor per burnt card. So we'll leave it for now. Bobby. 4 armor's pretty good, man. On the other hand, we could start scaling our guards. Notch? Yeah, we're going to do Notch once I find something to replace the shield that we have. You give grog to the commander. Sheep, man, I don't know how this game works. I saw that there is an option when I last talked to him that you can give him Elven Ale. I don't know what that does, but I do know that it's so early in the run that the only way to do it is if you get the option for potions. So that is something I'm looking to do. But, yeah. This guy's being mean to this poor troll. I've yet to figure out a way to make the troll murder him, but I've been trying.
The most innocent victims of war. But you hardly think about
Okay.
that when one of these monsters is coming.
Grog looks dwarf ale. Oh, he likes dwarf ale. Okay, let's attack him. I don't want to attack him again, because the way this fight works is this guy attacks his friend, and the more you attack him, the more attacks he does against his friend. So if we play 2 attacks in a row, he's gonna like nearly kill this guy. Oof, maybe they want you to have both Elven Ale and Dwarf Grog. That would be rough, dude. Okay, so let's not play... Well, we're going to play 2 in a row anyways. It doesn't matter. Screw it. I probably should have played another card first, though, so I could get that card back. Kill Troll and Solo Dwarf. I mean, this guy kills the Troll for us. If you hit him enough times that he does 5 attacks, the Troll turns around and whacks him too. And I'm hoping we can make it so the Troll doesn't have to die and this guy just dies. I don't know if that's a possibility, though, to be honest. Ouch. Okay.
Take a rest.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do what I want, which is to attack this guy so many times that he makes this guy attack him and kills him. Unfortunate. Okay. Sorry, Mr. Troll. I wasn't trying to get you killed.
Yet another murder in the back.
Can we be friends, possibly? No? I'll smash you, I'll mash you, I'll eat what's left. Nope, I don't think we can be friends. Hashtag save the trolls. I wish I could. I feel like there's a way to, since he does turn around and attack the guy if you attack him enough, but after that, he just goes back to attacking you, so I don't know. I don't know if you have to, like, kill him right away or what. What do we got going on? We have a shield that's kind of like a main part of my build right now. Eh. 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 Bone Spear early on might be nice, but the 2-hammer might be better. Yeah, I don't think any of the things are doing what I'm currently trying to do. Gain 8 strength. If no weapon in hand, draw left-hander and right-hander at the start of the turn. Wait, what? That's super busted? Hold the phone. Might begin peace talks between the shorties and the elfmen if the commander learns the value of both liquors. True. Hashtag never mind. Listen, I wanted to save the frickin' the dwarves. I mean the troll. Do you think the shield counts? So where is the mushroom thing? Wait. Was the mushroom in the bog? Did I go the entirely wrong direction? Because I'm going to be upset if that's the case. The crown right at the start. That's the eggs. For steps method to keep death at bay? Really? With the eggs? Okay, I'll try it. Further on, there was a giant earthworm den where I could get an egg, a delicious, healthy snack. All I had to do was decide whether I wanted to put myself in danger. Oh, hold on. We have a new option now? Has a crown, so you're assuming it's important? Yeah, probably. I wanted to put myself in danger for the sake of provisions. Breaking worm egg is an art, and you shouldn't forget about his mother. She's always close by. This is new. Normally, we have a chance to run or get eggs. Have a look around the den. Numerous tunnels ran in different directions from the cave. You walk down them by feel in complete darkness. You could come across worms. Obviously goblins, probably, and the devil knows what else. Good luck. I fumbled around in the darkness and found a corpse of a giant worm. A corpse and we're fighting it? What is this? Uh-oh. You don't seem like a corpse. Do you have barbs on you yet? Yeah, you're a zombie worm. More energy for it to be better? Yeah. I still think it's really good because when we burn cards, we get 4 block. And we're getting these every single turn. My current thing, though, is I don't know if it has barbs on it. Okay, it does. I'm glad that I did that then. Guys, this might be a build. 2 burn per because of Etheria. Yeah, that's 8 block a turn. We're gonna burn this for more block. We're gonna burn that for more block. Only playable when you have 11 more strength. That's fine. Sure. Okay. This seems kind of busted, man. Holy shit.
A breather never hurt anybody.
Baby, we got a stew going. Our damage doesn't ramp super hard, but it doesn't not ramp super hard. Oh my god. Give it a left, right, and it'll be down in seconds. Yeah. Hi, Quantic in chat. Hey, Aqueen, how you doing? Not enough scaling for Millenis, though. Yeah, Millenis, whatever damn name is. Yeah, probably not.
He can't defend forever.
It is exposed every turn, though, and weakness. And with adaptation in our hand, I should have done that in a different order. Adaptation in our hand, or in our deck, I should say. Those burdens actually help us because they draw 2 cards. Left hand exposed, right hand weakness. Yeah. You almost started rewatching Arrested after the last stew. Dude, I wish the 4th season was better. That show is so good, though. So she came back to life? Yes, and I had to kill the mama twice in a row. It's a first. It shouldn't be this way. Must be some unusual worm. Everything has an explanation. I'd recommend you inspect the cave carefully. Nothing strange there, or else I would have noticed. And there's only one place where the explanation could be, inside of the worm. Okay. Interesting. Is a +3 for right-hander / left-hander reset for each battle? Probably. So take it you have to kill the worm again? Probably as well. This scales up over time in both block and defense, but only 8 per turn, so I don't think it's worth it. Can't be discarded. While in hand, increase energy via 1 and draw 1 less. I don't think I care. I think I'd rather have that. Cleansing Blow to remove status cards that are not ethereal. I think we kind of want the status cards. Because if we're drawing 1 less, when we actually draw the status cards, once we upgrade adaptation, we're going to be drawing more. since it'll draw that card, then prompt us to draw 2 more. So we kind of want those in the deck. Or 2 cards of your choice. Into energy. For ones that lack ethereal tag, so you can still remove them. I think the ones I'm talking about don't have the ethereal tag, right? I think you'd have to come back and kill the worms again for potion. That's my guess too, yeah. Okay. Let's go this way so we can see whatever this is. Feels like that extra energy card is for a draw/discard deck. Yeah. Yeah, it reset, but we have 9 strength now. Dude, this is going to be busted, I think. I think this might be, like, really good. Holy crap.
Did you decide to have a rest?
Could have done the other way. That's my bad. I'm going to stun you just for fun. That wasn't stun. I'm going to stun you just for fun.
How many does that make?
Okay. If it stays in hand, lose 5 health and gain 1 strength at the start of turn. I don't think I want that. Gain 1 exposed and 2 armor. Don't think I want that either. Yeah, I think I don't want any of these. We kind of want our deck to be thin. Goblins know the recipe for a healing potion made from human blood. They said they were ready to make as much of the potion as the blood I was ready to give them, but the trouble was I couldn't see any other human beings around. I mean, sure, this is a stupid idea, but I want to know what happens in the event. Ah, we lost a strength. I mean, this is horrible and I shouldn't be doing this, but I do want to know what happens. Another tiny drop. It didn't hurt much. I can't give more blood. Give so much until you die. I couldn't, unfortunately. Throw the run, bleed more. I mean, that was totally not worth it. That's a stupid event. I hated it. And we didn't learn anything? What the heck, man? Alright. Well, I hated that. Saw a familiar emblem on the chest. Oh. I don't think I knew you could get them in this area. No feather token, I guess? Yeah. Wonder how people will build decks in hard roguelike games. You always try to do it in Slay the Spire, but you can't seem to do it. There's definitely an art to it. Luscious oasis appeared far at the horizon. It looked unreal among the parched earth and dry grass, but I knew that such spots can sometimes be found in the Crimson Steppes. Okay. I mean, sure. I want to know what happens. This time luck was on my side. It wasn't a mirage, but a real oasis where I rested and regained my strength. Wonderful. Oh, nice. I don't think I'm going to heal, though, because I'm a stupid man. And I want to do this. Draw 1 less card. Who cares? Slay the Spire specifically, by the way, Queen. It's all about making as thin of a deck as possible. Drink a potion to get it back. Yeah, I think I will here, because we're going to die otherwise. A lot of deck builders reward theming and commitment to a playstyle. Yeah, I agree. All right, Gobbies. I'm so sorry that I'm going to have to murder you, but I will have to. I wish I didn't. But I do. Fortunately, that's not a full block. Ouch. Okay. Get out of here. Stun this man just for fun.
Take a rest and calm down.
All right, sir, you're going to get a 1-2. Oh, my God. Get out of here. He punched him with the shield. Not good enough. Don't want it. Okay. One of these. Hand? I don't remember what hand is. Seems kind of busted. Into armor, we certainly could. Meh. 5 armor, 3 ward. Taking health damage, gain 5 block and 2 armor. Seems better. Here. Yeah, I think I like our current build. So, where are you? We'll keep you for now just in case we don't come across anything better. Okay, that seems fine. We want to remove any cards. Kinda. Tell you what, I'm going to remove a singular lunge and a singular guard. Just to make our deck a little bit thinner. Okay, adaptation. And now our two, our curses in our deck now draw us cards. Before leaving the steps, I had to fight with an orc chief. He wanted to see for himself whether I'm really as strong as they say I am. It seems that I've managed to gain some fame in the orc's ranks. Okay, neat. Accept your death at the hands of the orc chief and shaman. I would rather not
the orcs
do
will
that.
dare to challenge these two while they are together.
Okay. You are kind of doing a lot of damage, though. So I think I'd like to burn this right away. You see, sucks because you're a reactive type of player, so you adapt as you go. Having to stick to one playstyle is very hard. Definitely depends on the game. I do think that's how Slay the Spire is, though. You want to definitely pick one thing and stick to it for the run. You're folding laundry for most of the stream and you're finally done. Nice. Not counting the basket of unmatched socks, but you'll worry about that later. Let's go. I'm glad you got that chore done. Always feels good. I should have done that first. I'm a dumb man. What just happened? When playing 3 attacks in a row, ends your turn and gain strength. You just reminded me I didn't equip my boots, so I'm currently not wearing the stuff I just purchased, so we're a little bit nerfed at the moment. 3 attacks in a row. So as long as I don't play another attack in a row, it's fine. Okay. We're already full blocking. Sweep in here. Let's go. Howdy, QF. Hope you're doing swagadelic. Hey, Computer Dream. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Computer Dream, for those of you that don't know, created a game called Spellhack. A lot of fun. Also a roguelike deck builder, but very different from the normal fare. Definitely super unique. Okay, I can't play anymore. Hold on. Let's get the link to Spellhack going. 1 sec. Here we go. Toss that in chat. Character canonically hates wearing high quality boots he just found. He does start without shoes. Okay, you did exposed on us, which I don't like. Luckily, once we beat this man to death enough, he stuns the other guy. Okay. Play something other than an attack. Beat this man some more. I would like Notchback. Funny thing is we could have stunned him too, just for fun. Been good, especially until a few hours ago when he scratched your eye. Oh no. I hope your eye's okay. That's definitely no joke. Eye injuries are scary, man. There was a kid when I was in high school that someone threw a granola bar at him, and it hit him in the eye and scratched his cornea, which is freaking crazy, man. We're kind of like kicking the shit out of this guy, by the way. Well. So that's why they made a rule about not throwing granola bars. Yeah. Scratch corneas. Expose. Boom. Block. Attack. Get out of here. You remember Spellhack? You played the demo and had the intention of buying it, but life got in the way? That'll happen, yeah. Hi, Prodigal. Thanks so much for being here. You flipped your running arm phone holder. Your running arm phone holder. Gotcha. The things when you're running, you put it straps to your arm. Got it. Up into your eye. Such a dumb cell phone. You'll be okay though. It's just a surf thing. Still a pain though. Yeah, that hurts. Eye injuries are no joke. They definitely hurt.
Whoa.
Okay. Get wrecked. I do like that we're just punching people to death. I think it's pretty fun. I do not think these are good, though. We definitely don't want to fill our deck with wounds since they don't go away. They're useful for drawing cards, but if you get too many wounds, you're just going to be drawing wounds at that point. Okay, what's our current thing? I still have no idea what the nameless thing does. Lose 1 agility. You know what? We don't care much about agility since most of our block is coming from the fact that we've burned like 1,000 cards. Spellhack will be going on sale again at the end of May if you want to wait for a deal. Hell yeah, brother. You got the insider info. What is this? In each turn, if the first card plays an attack, damage from that attack is duplicated onto a random character on the battlefield. I wonder if that includes you. I think we do another one of these. Because if we get that to be 2, then every turn we're losing agility. If we use one of those, it doesn't matter. And also, I think it's time to get rid of the nameless thing. Extra energy goes crazy. Speaking of lunch scale, that would be good too. Speaking of, this game is 30% and you almost pulled the trigger. Which game? Oh, Knock on the Coffin lid? Great game. It takes forever to get to the DLC content, so if you're waiting for a sale on that, I recommend doing that. Thanks for that. Hopefully life won't be in the way when money comes around. You have 1,200 money? No, unfortunately. I only have 1,000. See if we can calm the children. Yeah, we could do that. Wait, other notes on Traveling Merchant? Yeah, that's the guy. I think it's just going to give us the same two, to be honest. I mean, we could get a third one, but we'd have to spend all of our money to do so. Oops. Ah, shit. Where did I even just go? I was trying to click the X.
The variety of demons.
God damn it.
defies comprehension. But these ones are more
Wow.
or less
Unlucky.
ordinary.
Very unlucky. Sorry about that. That was not on purpose. Okay, that sucks. That sucks. Read the notes on the Traveling Merchant. Good way to evaluate his elixirs. Merchant doesn't know how to make the invincibility elixir. 300 whatever. Might Ichor. Armor we know about. Or sacrifice an ally. Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't know the fourth way, but it has... That's the one I really want to know because it has to do with the Crimson Steps. Let's visit Dishonor. Which one's that one? Right here? Okay, sure. Fourth way is probably eggs. Ah, you're probably right about that. That's a good point. Okay, you guys have freaking barbed, which is annoying. I don't currently have any way to get blocked. So I'm just going to stun all you idiots.
Study your enemies.
That'll get our burn going. The left path? Yeah, got it. Also, what happened? I thought I stunned you guys. Why did you just do a shitload of damage to me? Did they avoid the stun? Oh, they must have had ward. That's a good point. Well, that sucked. Okay. Ripperoonie to me. We play 3 attacks in a row. Our shit gets cheaper, right? No. I forgot to equip my stuff again. Damn it. Okay. Well, we'll do that to get some more armor. Getting our asses kicked by just normal ass demons because I'm being stupid. Okay. No. Okay. I have to remember to equip my stuff. If I don't say that out loud, I'm going to forget. I know it. Correct. Did bleed into some bottles. Maybe gotta drink some of that as stupidity insurance. True. We don't currently have much scaling, so getting enthusiasm couldn't hurt. Making a card free, though, could be nice. And also it burns. Armor and a thing. I mean, that's certainly one way to get stronger. It's a very stupid way, but it is one way to do it. I think I'm going to get full stupid with it and try to get some scaling. We're going full berserker build. You need the strength times 5 card. Yeah, the one that burns, but takes 5 times of normal strength. Mighty Blow, I think it's called. Okay. Let's go here so we can get to the path that Clever mentioned. Okay. You have ward, so I'd kind of rather go after you. let's play this first, then this. Okay, great. And now if we play 3 attacks in a row... Oh! Game crashed! No! Oh my god. Okay, hold on. We're gonna load this bad boy back up. That is so awful. I really hope we didn't lose our save. Have you played Gnomes, by the way? Yes. Eyeing that as well, though it looks like no Steam Deck yet. Gnomes is a crazy success. I played the demo and also the release, and the devs are super nice, by the way. Two people, I think it's their first game, if I'm not mistaken. They sold like 10,000 copies in like their first week, I think it was. It was a crazy success story. Fun game. A lot of content too. Oh, thank God. F-Wolf, yeah. Wearing a demon mask and being a big chubby demon with your hands seems like maybe you already might have Mighty Blow. True. First commercial game? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing a second time and expect a different result and hope that it works the way I want it to. Don't crash again, please. Okay. There's not a reason to play that anymore, though. Can't help but notice that you have barbed now. I don't think you had barbed last time. Just took a lot of damage because of that. You're like 95% Steam Deck gamer nowadays, for better and worse. Yeah, Steam Deck is sick, man. I'm a little surprised they don't have it already, to be honest. Man, you guys do a lot of damage, huh? Okay. Well, we're going to miss all of these. But we're going to make everything one less, which is helpful. We're still taking a shitload of damage, though. Actually, not that much. But more than I'd like to. Ow. Okay. Build's kind of dumb, guys.
Fly, you fools.
Play this first. Perfect. You're gonna die anyways.
Better not to get in your way.
Mostly overactive idle game players. You could tell yourself you could do something else if you got the system down right. Have you seen Rusty's Retirement, Jerry? That was a fun one I watched Alexa play, where he kind of just sits on your screen and does his little his little thing. Not helpful to us since we can't gain HP in the Millenis fight. I don't really care about any of this, to be honest. Been traveling a ton of work, and makes the flight so much more bearable, I bet. Okay. Dishonor. What is this? Cultists staged some kind of ritual procession, in the midst of which a huge fat demon sat on a palanquin. Noticing me, he crudely ordered me to bow immediately. I've already refused him once, so he's going to attack, sure as hell. Get out of the way, dog. Lucky for you, I'm in a hurry. If you bow before me, I'll spare your soul this day. I mean, I've already beaten the shit out of him, so I guess I'll bow down. Life is full of unpleasant events. Bad luck. What is this? What was one more? Just bow and leave. Famous last words. I stepped back and bowed to the demon passing by. He spat at me. Wow, that's horrible. I guess I'll endure. I feel like it's going to add more shitty cards, though, right? Added weakness. Now that is too much. It was too late to be upset about it. It was my own fault. I had to overcome the humiliation. What is weakness? Deal 50% less damage. Wow. We already bled hard all day. That 50% weakness surely is not forever, right? Because that would be horrible. No. I'm a fist fighting build. How dare you? We didn't get anything from it. Now you know. Yeah. At least get it out of the way. Hello, sir. You got anything cool for me? Holy crap, you got a lot of stuff. What is important to our build currently? I kind of am enjoying the Boots of the Crimson Steps. The shield is 100% important to our build. Honestly, the rest I can kind of do without. So, can we make something out of what we've got here? We can do a blood build. What is a blood build? Turn a random burnt card to the deck every second turn. When inflicting bleeding, inflict additional bleeding. Start of the turn, increase maximum health by 10 until the end of battle for each bleeding enemy. I don't have any bleed frickin' cards. That would be awesome if I did, though. Remove bad luck? Yeah, I think so, too. Good call. What do Burn Shield do? Attack is blocked, inflicts 6 burning on all enemies. It's pretty cool. That would leave us without any defense, though, and also it gives us burn cards in our deck. Unfortunately, I don't think this stuff helps us. Like, at all. If we had bleeding in any way, shape, or form, this would go crazy, but we don't. Yeah. Oh well. Okay, we might find something at the very end, I guess. Okay. Court Mage. Give all gold. What does that do for me? I don't have a reason not to, because I can't do anything else with it. But let's try the thing I don't know how to do. Double current strength. Okay. What else can I do for you? I don't want that. Okay, then I'm just going to give you all my gold, I guess. Ah, he's making me a spell. Okay. Guess give me block would be helpful. These are all awful. I don't want any of these things. Restore 46 health and gain 40 block for 1. That's actually surprisingly good. Even though the healing doesn't do anything for us. Can I use a potion, like, now? I can. Healing block card that costs HP? We? Okay, we're going to toss that on. I think immune for 1 turn is better than 2 evasion, to be honest. Although he's gonna replace our top slot with the Ichormite. Was Balm a cleanse? No. Balm is healing over time, which unfortunately for us is not useful because we're probably gonna get stuck with the Might bullshit again. I think the only way that we get more scaling is right here. I probably should have removed more cards, to be honest. I don't think we're gonna do a good job here. Yeah. All right, Sigismund. You're super dead. You just don't know it yet. The bright side is we can heal here. Playing 3 cards in a row makes everything cheaper. Yeah. We're not full blocking and we're going to lose an armor as a result, but who cares? The throwaway speed run that threw 3 other ways than no one we wanted. Yeah. I think that's on me because I thought that the... that's horrible. I should have played the other cards first. That was a waste. I thought that the mushrooms were in the Crimson Steppe, but I think they might have been in the bog. Listen, dude, you can't die before I heal, because I can't heal during the Millenis fight. Alright. Left in hands, all enemies gain 1 strength. I don't care. Okay. What?
Let him rest a bit.
It lasts between turns? That's so busted. Wow. The other thing you were looking at was blueprints. Yeah, that game looks sick. Looks like the next Oberdin / Outer Wilds type experience. I sincerely hope that I can get a key for that. I played the demo and it looks so good. We were actually talking about that earlier on the stream. But yeah, it looks really, really good. We don't have a 3rd attack to play, so let's play this. Unlucky. Stay with me, buddy. I'm trying to milk you for heals before the fight starts. Yeah. I think that's fair to say. He did muddle us, which is quite annoying. Unlucky. Did not pick up on the blueprint's name reference / joke. Ah. Yeah, that's a good one. It's the blueprints. Raw Fury, I think, hates my guts, though, for some reason. I don't think I've ever successfully gotten a key from them, and they very explicitly rejected me from their creator program. Okay, we can actually afford this. I like Raw Fury, though. They're cool. Weird? Yeah, I don't understand if I did something wrong or what. I still like them, though. I think they're cool. They make a lot of... They publish a lot of good games, I should say. I mean, I will say we're destroying the shit out of Sigismund. I don't think it's going to matter for the Millenis fight, but... Maybe if we had lunges that scaled as well, it would be something.
Where did this one come from?
But yeah, 1 strength per turn, if we're lucky. And the 3 from these guys, I don't know if it's cutting it. Alright, let's kill your friend just for fun. I don't know if we need to, but we're going to assert dominance. I don't think our block scales fast enough either, to be honest. Okay, that's fine. So here's what... Ah, you're freaking taunting. Annoying. Sir? Die? Doesn't matter. You're dead. Sir, stop. Alright, get out of here. Alright, Millenis time. We're gonna skip this.
I hate killing this.
Elves will hold back
think
the
we
orcs.
scale fast enough for it. We're gonna skip all this.
It was wrong of you to weaken the goblin.
I didn't mean to. Still haven't seen another option for this fight. So many cool games to play. Anyway, closest team opens Unity. Ooh. You hate to see it. But yeah, there's way too many games, man. There's so many out there. Judgy? Yeah, he's kind of a jerk. Not Computer Dream, Mortis. Oh! He didn't give me the Ichor? Why? Sir? Are you fucking kidding me? I thought that was just going to let me go to the main menu. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, no. Why? Why would you do this to me? You didn't give me the Ichor, you asshole. Oh, Mortis, I hate you. I hate you so much, Mortis, you piece of trash. Why would you do this? Oh, Mortis. Oh my god. Okay, well, you know what? Let's look at the bright side. I hate my life. No, the bright side is I don't think we could have killed Millenis anyways with that build. I think it scaled too slowly. But that did suck, man. What the heck, man? Why didn't you give me the Ichor? I specifically said I wanted it. Did I like somehow say no? What happened? All right, well, you know, before we end the stream, we're gonna look for this freaking mushroom. I know I've eaten a mushroom that murdered me, but I don't remember where it was. I'm 100% positive I did it on the Vanidus, so she should know. Ghostly mushrooms right here. Where is this? Vanidus ate too many mushrooms and was reborn with insubstantiality. The lethal dose for her is 3 mushrooms. She wants to find a way to eat more. Where is this, though? I don't know. Damn, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that sucked, man. It looks like it must be in the bog. Because the stuff around it is bog-related. This is just called Thing. It's not very nice. Okay, so I guess if we want to do the mushroom route, we got to go to the bog. Bog. All right, well, I'm sorry about the anticlimactic end, but unfortunately that is where we're going to call the stream for today. We will be back tomorrow with some more Knock on the Coffin lid in our desperate attempt to unlock the DLC content, specifically the tarot cards and the 2 other areas. But I hope that you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm sorry that it ended the way that it did. That was partially, I think, a bug and partially my own stupidity for exiting the fight. But obviously, without the Ichor, we couldn't have even gotten to the actual fight. We would have just died. So I don't know why Mortis didn't give it to us, you little jerk. Maybe I did something wrong. But yeah, sorry about that. I hope you'll join me tomorrow at 4 p.m. EDT for some more Knock on the Coffin lid. I will be playing off screen a little bit to try and keep going. I think I'll switch over to Bjorn because I need a win on him as well. But yeah, I'm trying to make a YouTube video on the series. I told the devs that I would, and it has been like a week now because I can't get the DLC stuff unlocked. Good stream. Please get some sleep, Flux. Thank you. Later, skaters. See you later, Tenta. Appreciate you being here. And yeah, if you're on the Twitch side, feel free to stick around. We will raid into somebody. But thank you, everyone, for being here. I really do appreciate it. And we'll see if anyone else is playing Knock on the Coffin, shall we? Let's see. See someone playing Schedule 1. I saw that there was some drama with that game, but I don't know what it was. Let's see. Knock on Coffin bid. What the heck? There's no one playing this game right now? That is a travesty. This game is so good. Wow. Okay, well, we will keep looking then. The drama was the other game wanting a copyright claim. The, the weed shop one? It's definitely similar to that. I'll give them that. I don't think, they feel there's grounds other people don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's close enough to that to warrant a copyright claim, to be honest. Just from what I've seen. Let's see. Monster Hunter Wilds is pretty cool. Would you guys rather... I don't know. We raid into people playing Repo a lot, to be honest. Yeah, let's give Monster Hunter Wilds a chance. I know Muffin likes Monster Hunter Wilds. Oh, person playing is no longer playing. Took too long. I guess that's good timing, though. All right, let's raid into this game called 64. I don't know what it is, but it looks interesting. Fully make things large. Sorry. Your head out. See you later. Have a good raid. See you later, Computer Dream. Thanks very much for stopping by. Fully make large things sad and limpy, and then explode them as they try to rest and recover their wounds. Incremental. Hell yeah, brother. Okay. Oh, is this the demon one? I think I saw the demo for that. This doesn't look like that, though. But yeah, let's raid into this and check it out. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. I truly do appreciate it. We'll be back, as I said, with more Knock on the Coffin Lid tomorrow afternoon, 4 p.m. EDT, if you're interested in joining me for some more. But for now, we'll be heading over into a raid. So thanks again, and I hope I see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your night, everybody. See you later. Bye-bye.